This is Nintendo Sound Clock Alarmo, an interactive alarm clock that's out of the ordinary. Let's see what it's like to wake up with Alarmo. Oh, do you hear that? The alarm is going off. But Alarmo doesn't just play music to start your day.
99999
That's right. It responds to your body's movement with game sounds.
999. Dante Ray says 8 minutes of just starting. 8 minutes. 8 minutes. You just 8 minutes.
And here.
Just starting. 3 minutes of just starting. Shut the fuck up!
The music combines with sound effects created by your movement.
What's going on, guys? This is Ryan from RK Outpost.
When you get out of bed,
since my last video, I've had a lot of
Alarmo
people
stops
ask me,
automatically without you needing to touch it. Keep in mind, though, the alarm will get more intense the longer it takes for you to get up. So, rise and shine. You can set an alarm inspired by 5 games.
I got no balls.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Run! Oh my god! Learn to shave, Beardo! Learn to shave! Beardo! Why don't you just learn to shave? Shut up!
Each game features 7 alarm varieties, known as scenes.
Blow me, 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 blow me.
Well, so cool.
Yeah, I'm gay. Anyway,
Besides
so
the alarm function, Alarmo is packed with features to support you throughout the
Nintendo
day,
alarm clock.
such as
I'll let Nintendo watch me jerk off over watching Snake Eyes or the Trumpy Trout.
what are we doing? We don't even need to fucking
Tony,
go that
I
way
feel it
anymore.
before.
I just think
What
they're
the fuck are you guys talking about?
add some play to the start of your day.
All right, let's end it.
Alarmo.
Before I say something else that's stupid.
This is Nintendo's.
And here we are. What's going on, everybody? Welcome in to Tuesday night's main event. Woo! Shout out to 1-800-DANKY for crushing it once again. Who's got vehicles in the background?
I think it's me.
Who the fuck has vehicles? This is a very, very respectable show. How do you guys have like vehicles in Brazil?
I'll close the windows, but it's warm in here.
What the fuck?
You don't have windows. Stop pretending.
See, Mike, that's proofs. There's sound coming through my windows.
I thought everybody in
have a
Brazil
giant-
just got around by like rollerblades.
Yeah.
You have a giant hole in your wall. Stop pretending it's a window.
Oh man, but welcome into I don't know if anybody else is going to show up. I started the show
Probably
early.
not.
Savvy's dead. She fell downstairs. Beardo's happy about that apparently. So
Broke her collarbone, broke her ankle, she broke her tibia. So it's not looking too good for Savvy, which is fine in my book.
yeah, I don't know.
Beardo hired someone.
I told Dan that she landed on a weak tree branch and fell, and he was like, "Is this true? Is this what happened?"
I don't know. Savvy's weird. Maybe she climbs trees on her spare
She's
time.
a bird. She flies around, landing on trees.
She's
Listen,
a
the problem
vampire,
is-
man.
pretty
She just
good.
phases right through walls.
Yeah, the
No, but
scary part is hollow bones do not heal very well, and that's what I'm concerned about. Like,
In all seriousness, though, she did. She says, I cannot walk my right leg at all. My ankle just gives out. I really hope this is just a bad sprain. Falling down the stairs sucks, but we powered through the stream. Thank everyone for the love today. So she is hurt. She's actually hurt. So shout out to Madam Savvy. Hope she gets to feeling better.
yeah,
And,
well, you
Shout
know
out
what?
to the stairs.
Yeah.
Maybe if she had bigger boobs, maybe they would have cushioned her fall.
Yeah. If she
It all
Exactly,
ties
man.
together. Okay.
if she had an
True.
absolute dump truck, she might have been able to break the fall.
That is true.
And also big boobs help to improve a woman's balance.
Yeah,
Right.
boobs make women balance better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She also said,
Simone Biles. Yeah.
she says, I can't draw. My left arm is sore, I guess, from catching myself. I cannot
the
lay on my
stroke.
back. My butt feels like I'm sitting on a needle. I can't
Always
wiggle
does.
my foot side to side, but I can do a little up and down. So, Savvy, I know you're fairly new to this whole internet thing, at least according to Beardo. Anytime you as a to quote Beardo, a somewhat semi-attractive girl mentions your butt, no one else is going to think about anything else you said. Like literally everything else you said. And then you mention up and down. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about anything else. That's all they're going to focus in on.
The best part is all the simpy guys that are like, oh, yeah, stairs, am I right? And you're like, bro, just stop. That's not like she's not going to sleep with you. Like,
but no, seriously, I hope she's
a bird,
okay.
she lays eggs.
So.
Oh, I know you guys keep saying that, but no, listen, this is meme worthy. If her falling down the stairs is hilarious, frankly. Okay.
Listen,
I wish it
I'm a
happened all
fan.
the time. No, but yeah,
I love it. Okay.
she's not here to defend herself, and I think that should be completely on her for falling down the stairs.
How did I
100%.
get involved with
100%.
these people, man?
How does a grown ass adult fall down the stairs? Okay. You're an adult. Grow the fuck up. Okay. Learn to walk.
And you're younger than 80 years old.
Well, welcome in everyone. It is Tuesday night's main event. We got Fear the Beardo in the house. What up, man?
Nothing much, man. I got to spend the other day with the Geeks and Gamers crew at Universal Horror Nights, so that was a good time. Got to hang out with Raging Rhino. Raging Rhino, dude. He's such a good guy, man. He's so funny, and he was just so
fucking get it over with, man. Good lord.
He was just so jazzed to be there. No,
bro.
dude. No, in all seriousness, like
Raging
this.
Rhino, he's so attractive. He's handsome.
Fuck you. No, what I'm saying
So
is,
Beardo goes out of his way to talk shit about the girl, and then he goes out of his way to compliment the guy.
he's
Man,
my
listen,
boy.
He's
That's
got
my
strong,
boy.
supple
Okay?
thighs. He's got strong
bros
arms.
before
Listen,
hoes, man.
Savvy's married. She ain't offering me nothing. Okay.
No,
Like at least I have friendship with Rhino. Okay.
Wait a minute.
No,
Did Dan
only
just
single
realize
women
something?
matter.
He just realized she's single. Now he's completely over Savvy. He's like, what? She's married. Wait a minute. No. I want to see her feet.
Single women to me are the only ones that matter. Married women are like monkeys. They're like worse than men. They're like, don't even look at them.
Go ahead, Beardo. Talk about how much you love Raging Rhino.
No, well, what I was just saying is like, how cool is it that we're in a community here where we get to meet people online from all across the world, pretty much, and then you get to see him in person, meet him in person for the first time, and it's like, oh, dude, it's like, I feel like I've known you for forever, dude. So it was cool. He was so jazzed up, very thankful to be there with Geeks and Gamers. So, and Universal, man, shout out to Universal. They treat Geeks and Gamers very well. We got the whole VIP experience. So it was a good time, man.
Hell yeah.
You
Hell
think
yeah. I
when
wish
you
I could've
guys
been there.
when you guys first meet me in person when I go to the United States, are you guys gonna be emotional?
No.
No.
Well, you
Well, I
answered
might
that
be-
too quick.
I might be a little
I mean-
scared about the gayness here, but like, that's a lot of gay to add to the United States, man.
It's okay to cry a little bit. Like, I'm your friend for like 5 years. If you shed like a little tear, it's justifiable.
Dan will get off the plane and be like, "Why aren't you crying for me?" Trying to give you a hug.
Let me make it very clear. I'm not making it clear enough for you, Dan. Okay, if you visit the States,
I'm not making myself clear. I don't give a fuck.
What? You don't mean that.
I kind of do.
Wow.
You know what? If you're
I was
visiting the
gonna
States-
bring you a gift, a super cool gift, and now I'm not.
If you're visiting the States, do you know what that means?
Well,
Because really, the only existence you have, because I've already grifted off you enough. Like, I can't really get it. Like, the clout is whatever. Now, if you're visiting the States, that means you're not available to play Fortnite with me. So you're really useless. Okay. That's really
I can
all.
borrow someo's computer.
That's
I
That's
can
actually pretty
really.
good. Yeah.
I
Can
can
borrow a
play.
computer?
Yeah.
Whoa, what's this console, Dan? That's a PS2. I've never seen one before.
What is this strange contraption? It's called a computer, Dan. That's an action.
I tried to play Fortnite once with a Super Nintendo controller. I thought it was gonna be a cool stream, but yeah, you can do nothing with it.
No, that would be bad. That would be bad.
Yeah.
We got Epic Mike. What up, Epic Mike?
What's going on? Glad to be here.
Why did you?
He did
I'm
the
going
he
up
did he
gang-
did
like,
the
did you do West Side or
That's
did you
what
do
he did.
East?
oh he did the shocker.
Okay.
E,
Okay.
Epic,
okay.
Epic, shocker.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all kind of attached to the same. Yeah, there we go, Dan.
Oh damn! Wait till you
no,
see
I'm-
the thumbnail tomorrow.
Listen, I'm glad to be here.
Oh,
listen,
Star
we
Trek
survived.
related?
It's a lot of dudes. It's kind of weird. No girls is a little odd.
Oh
And
yeah,
we have
it's a
Dan,
sausage
who's pretty
fest today.
close. Well, Dan's pretty close to a girl. But I guess whatever. I'm happy
Well,
to be here.
Not literally.
Good job,
that's-
Mike.
That's true.
my
not
female
literally.
dogs are around there.
You have your bitches in the house?
My bitches are in the house.
Well, listen.
are we doing?
Ultimately, we have Mike here, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
And of course, we have
Diversity
Dan
is
Bass.
here. And I
Hello.
told Beardo's job to read super chats, so
Since Jeremy won't bring back bragging rights, I bring bragging rights to TNME now. So my haul of the week, my first Dreamcast game, MDK2. I gave myself a Dreamcast on my birthday.
There you go.
So it's
I've got my Dreamcast playing behind me right now.
You're so cool.
See that? Look, Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur's playing right now.
Yeah, you know what I found out? There's a Soul Calibur game on the PS1. It has a different name, though. I'm blanking on it. Maybe the chat knows. It's Soul something. Soul Blade. I think it's Soul Blade. Anyway.
Oh.
Super Mario Sunshine. It's
yeah.
the player's choice one, because the regular one, the all-black one, is just so hard to find. That glare is crazy today. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Super Mario Sunshine and big box PC games. Wing Commander.
Let's go.
2. Fantastic space combat simulator with a cool story. And bum, 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 bum. Those games, those Lord of the Rings games for the PC and the PS2 and Xbox, that generation.
wait, what does that say?
Very cool.
How do you
it say in the
pronounce that,
front?
Dan?
O Senhor dos Anéis.
I thought it was Senor dos Anus. And I was like, oh, that's,
Anus.
yeah.
Return of the King. Can you say that, Senhor dos Anéis?
Ritardo do Rey.
Yeah, good job.
Senor dos Anus.
There you go.
Very
That's
nice.
my
Very nice.
haul of the week.
Oh, I got
Both the
some.
butts.
I got. Well, fuck you. I'm going next.
All right.
So, well, fuck him. Hang on. Didn't go. All right. So, I picked up Mega Man.
How did you have that ready to
Anniversary.
go?
Because he said he was going
Because
to
we
show
were
these off.
early.
Yeah, motherfucker. We weren't late and black like you. Anyway.
Oh, no.
So,
I have no argument against this.
I
Mega
didn't know
Man
they were
Anniversary-
doing those collections since the GameCube.
I can't defend myself.
Medal of Honor Frontlines.
Hell yeah!
Oh,
Amazing
nice.
Medal of Honor.
Nice.
Amazing Medal of Honor.
I picked up this one. Is Cobra Commander Battle
Here we
Core.
go with the
So-
Cobra Commandler.
Yeah, Cobra Commander. Shut the fuck up. And this is in really good condition, and it's even got the Toys R Us sticker on it. Look at that. It's even got the
Nice.
Toys R Us sticker on it. That's
Nice.
fucking cool as
Man.
shit. Now, I don't know where these came from, and I don't know what they're worth, but I saw them at a thrift store. So
Oh, nice.
look at that.
Whoa.
This is awesome.
That's
actually
fucking
sick.
cool.
I don't know. I don't know if they're worth anything or not. I have no idea.
I will do everything I can to not give Jeremy credit for a single thing he's done, but that's pretty fun.
Hang on.
That's cool.
It's not over. It's not over. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Boom. Look at
Let's
that.
go.
Okay, that's actually pretty sick, dude.
Tell me that ain't
Whoa.
badass, dude.
That's
I don't know.
actually
I don't know if they're worth
legitimately badass.
anything or not, but I got a good deal on them.
Oh, it
but
has
they're
to
cool
be.
and they're black. They're black and white and everything, dude.
Yeah.
So these are cool
Black
as
is
shit,
better.
man.
That's amazing.
So that's what I got. That's what bragging rights should be. Is just not like us going for haymakers every time, just some simple pickups. You know what I mean?
We can make it. We can
I
make
know,
bragging
I know.
rights like a section of TNME.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like
I
just
think-
a
Yeah,
short
I don't want to fucking do that. I don't want to watch Dan pull out a fucking game that's been out for 16 years. Look how
16?
retro this is.
Wing Commander.
Oh,
Wing
look at
Commander's
this
like
game
30
right now.
years old.
This game just released in Brazil. And it's fucking Super Mario Galaxy 1, and he's like really excited about it.
I showed Mario Galaxy the other day.
Unknown says Jeremy will just return all that tomorrow. Not these. I didn't know we were showing these off. Like right before the show, Dan was like, "I've got these I'm going to show off since you won't bring back bragging rights. I was like, well, I have a couple things I picked up this week. So there you go.
Great stuff.
What do you got, Beardo?
Yeah, I got these last week. I got these in the PO box from Pre-Dawn Corpse. Whole bunch of N64 games, and he sent me an N64 as well.
What?
Oh
He
yeah.
sent me an N64 and games, and he's sending me more games too.
Must be nice.
We got 1080 snowboarding.
Nice. That was the first game I played 4 players.
There you go.
Yeah.
We got Star Wars Rogue Squadron,
Awesome.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Classic. They're in great condition.
Diddy Kong Racing.
Yes.
They all
Oh,
work.
yeah.
They all work. I've
Diddy
tried
Kong
to test
Racing
them
is goated.
Yeah. It's
out. NBA
great.
Hang Time.
Hell yeah.
That I don't know.
And this one I wasn't familiar with. Jet Force Gemini.
I've heard of it.
I've
I don't
heard
know if I
of game,
played
but
that
I've never
one.
played it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not familiar.
And that's it. That's all I got. Whole
Hell
bunch of
yeah.
N64 games.
That's awesome. Dude, Diddy Kong Racing is the game. I love that game so
Jeremy
much.
loves Diddy.
Holy shit!
don't
Diddy
disrespect.
Kong.
Yo,
Don't disrespect
Jeremy.
Diddy Kong.
Diddy
What?
Kong,
So
Mike.
I found those marionettes in black and white. They're $60 a piece, bro.
Nice. Okay.
Hell yeah.
That's wild, man.
Fuck yeah.
Like,
Hey,
that's
listen.
sick.
That's what retro shopping's all about. Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck,
So
I
there
have
you
some
go.
cool stuff. Hold on, I'll be
Somebody-
right back. I got some more cool
Do
stuff.
not pull out
Mike,
that
what do
fucking
you
binder
have,
again.
Mike?
He's gonna
What do
pull
you
out his
have?
fucking binder
You
again.
have nothing, Mike?
You have
What?
nothing?
I don't. Listen, I don't get to collect shit because I have kids and they eat all my shit or break it. Okay, and they're
Well,
varying in age.
You
where they either
collect
break it-
kids.
Well, yeah, I collect kids, but not in that way. Listen, they broke all my fucking other controllers. I don't have anything cool anymore. Okay, I got all my Rippa shit and I hid it somewhere so they don't find it and rip the pages. So like,
Yeah, if you're gonna be a collector and you're gonna have kids, you have to have like a sacred room that you keep locked to keep all your
yeah, that
collecting
doesn't
stuff
work.
in.
Yeah, they'll just figure out a way to pick the locks and they'll mess up all my. Yeah, like honestly, the thing I've spent the most money on is my fucking all of my shit that I have for 40K, and I have boxes
Amazing.
of 40K shit everywhere. But I don't want to. I don't feel like getting all those out right
Want to full screen me real quick?
No.
now.
Okay.
Nobody else was full screened.
Yes,
Yeah,
they
wait,
were. Dan
yeah,
and Jeremy
yeah,
were.
yeah,
Open
yeah,
up your
no, they
fucking
were.
eyes.
They weren't.
I got
Nobody
these.
else was full screen.
Why do
I
you
got
have
these,
a Giants flag in the background? Take that down.
Yeah.
What about Bethany Bartlett over here?
And
huh?
then there's
Just
wait, and then what's up with like, why do you have so much open space there on that wall? Like, why can't you hang
Yeah.
something there? This is
Just
weird.
put some.
I'm putting a theory saber right here.
Okay, well, it's not there
Put a
now,
Dan
is it?
Bass
Yeah,
poster.
just
It's
put
not.
a fucking.
Do you
Lions
want to shut
flag
the
up.
fuck up? I got something cool to show.
Put a
So I
winning
got
team
these.
up on your
I also
wall.
got these in the PO box. These are they were like a Burger King original for the
yeah?
Pokemon first movie.
Oh,
But
hell
what's
yeah.
inside is
First
a
movie. That's
is-
2000.
a
the
golden
Yeah.
golden Pokemon. I have like 5 or 6 of these. This is just the easiest one to get with the official Nintendo license that it is what number 150 golden Mewtwo. This is like 2-carat gold.
Dude,
It's like
that's a,
23 karat gold still in the plastic case. I have like 5 of them that are like this. You look
Damn.
these up on eBay, they're like several $100s.
Damn.
Somebody just
Holy
sent them to
Christ.
me.
That's what's up.
that's
Yeah.
amazing.
So that's it.
Nice
Hell
job,
yeah,
sir.
man.
Nice job.
Good job, Beardo.
So you've got bragging rights brought to you by Geeks and Gamers and Dan Vask. So
Hey.
so I had a day today, guys. I made my first ever appearance on Piers Morgan Uncensored.
That's surreal.
So he looked really excited, and I wanted to take a shot at him, but I was like, "Nah, he looks too excited to not."
Dude,
Let's not kick him while he's up. Like
It's
he's
a
like,
sh-
yeah.
It was a shit show. Okay, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck is going to happen.
That's awesome, though.
I think it's supposed to air tomorrow.
That's rad,
I
bro.
was
Did you argue
ner-
with him?
I was nervous as fuck. Okay, I didn't know what the fuck I was getting.
Did they have
involved
that
in.
gay annoying guy
had-
on too?
They had they had that they had me, they had a writer from Variety, and then they had the dude that they usually have on that, like, I guess he's some black dude, and then they had the chick that's on there with Gary,
some
and
black dude.
yeah.
He's like that.
So all I knew is that we were talking about Joker 2. And so I did go to see Joker 2. I had not seen it, and I went to see it, and I obviously didn't like it. It's not good. So I was there to discuss Joker 2 and everything going on with that movie. I wasn't nervous because I was talking to Piers. I was nervous because it's the way that they present the show. It's the way
Format.
that they bring you in. It's the format. Like I was like, what? So when I got there, you know, and by the way, all I know is they messaged me afterward. And they're like, "You were fucking great." I'm like, "No, I wasn't." But anyway, because I got cotton mouth when I was talking. I was like, like you know, like how your throat gets really dry, like when you're talking for a minute. I got that when I did my opening monologue. I don't know what I sounded like, but.
I like how Jeremy's like, yeah, national television. I just started going in the mic, and they're like,
This
"Wow,
guy
you're great,
streams for like 20,000 people. But it's like now we're on some channel of some guy who was on TV, and I'm like,
You guys know?
Keep the
You guys
game.
know? No, can't say that I have.
Out, so.
But anyway, they threw it to me first, and I kind of went on my whole like, you know, woke Hollywood, you know, all this stuff. And towards the end of that opening monologue is when I was like, I could not fucking. I think I powered through. I don't know. Then I finally got comfortable, but I didn't understand. Like they bring me in and it's like a Zoom call, and like it's not like I'm introduced to peers. It's like the segment just starts, you know, and I'm like, oh,
yeah.
Camera's on the whole time, eh? You know,
It would be funny if, like, in Jeremy's head, it's like it's just a little bad. It's just bad, but in actuality, was a lot worse than tomorrow. You see Jeremy like,
Yeah. We see it when it airs. He's like, "Hey, Pierce, it's good to be here." Sorry about that.
I
I'm the owner and founder of Geeks Gamers.
What do I do with my hands? Like, yeah.
they sent him that message just like, "Hey, you're really
Hey,
special.
good
man.
job,
You're
little
good
buddy."
Job, little."
So here's the thing.
You answered every question.
I did manage to drop an F-bomb. I managed to call myself a low quality YouTuber, and I managed to bring up that I used to work retail. I covered all of those bases.
Bro, Jeremy,
Right. The
Jeremy
whole
brought up
biography.
Fucking go.
he brought up
whole
every single
Jeremy Griggs
Jeremyism he could
biography.
find.
There's one part where I straight up did. I called myself I was like, before I became a low quality YouTuber, I worked in retail. And in retail, and I was like, I'm just getting all the memes in. But I'm like, I used to work retail. And in retail, do you know what we did if customers purchased something? We ordered more of it so the customers could buy more of it. Hollywood seems to think if customers want something, we need to not give them more of it. It makes no sense whatsoever. I was
that's
finally
fair.
rolling.
That's fair.
It was just my opening monologue is where I felt like I wasn't completely in my element because it was just like, it was so new, you know what I mean? And I didn't know, like, we're on a time crunch. I'm used to being like, hey man, if I need to scratch my balls, I just go off camera real quick, you know? Or if I need to burp or fart, like here, I'm like, I can't move. I can't, you know, I don't know what to do. I felt weird. But I did, I said like, I was like, the Joker, what did I say exactly? I said, the Joker made, $1 billion fucking dollars. And what did Hollywood decide to do? To abandon everything that made that movie great, you know, something like that. So, it was fun.
I feel from the videos of him that I watched, I think he puts a couple people there on purpose just to be the
100%.
contrarians, just to be the contrarians.
Yep.
They were there with you, the contrarians?
Yeah. I don't know if it was contrarians. It was two people that clearly would probably be on one side of the argument and two people that would be on the other side of the argument. That's essentially how it was.
No, there's
structured.
one guy that I'm thinking, I don't know his fucking name, but it's like one white gay guy that's super dumb. That he puts that guy on there just to be stupid and dumb.
Yeah, no. Gary's in Peru, so he wasn't available. So
Got him.
No, but all the times Gary and Drinker were there, that guy was there. I need to look.
Drinker was on a while back. The second time Drinker was on, did you guys catch this? That his microphone was his fucking webcam. Did you guys catch that?
Oh no.
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
So I was making sure everything. I was like, okay, hang on. I got to make sure my microphone. And then I was worried. You know what was in my head? All right, first of all, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this or not, but I know they're going to edit it. But like Piers completely botched my the company name. He's like, so joining us, we have from the YouTube network Gamers and Games, and I'm like,
Gamers and Games.
Oh no!
and I'm like, literally at that point, I'm thrown off, and I'm like,
let's go, Gamers and Games.
am I supposed to correct him right now? Am I?
I
Supposed
would have.
to,
Yeah, you
like,
should
what
have
am I supposed to
absolutely.
do?
Oh my God,
funnier
Beardo,
to, like,
Beardo
start-
would have. It's Geeks and Gamers, you dumb mainstream fuck.
You fucking idiot!
Fucking idiot.
Yeah,
It
he
was
starts
awesome
using
though,
that,
man.
and Piers
Yeah.
is like, "What the fuck? Who is this guy?" Like,
I did make a line. There was a line that literally made Pierce like laugh out loud. And I don't remember exactly what we're talking about. So one of the panelists was talking about like people of color and how they're being, treated. And I was trying to get in there and go like, oh, yo, you're, and then he praised Disney for their efforts on fucking diversity and all this shit. And I was trying to kind of get in there and go, oh, you're against people of color being erased. How do you feel about Disney literally shrinking down John Boyega on their China poster? Is that I couldn't get in there to say that though. But he brought up like James Bond, like Piers brought up James Bond and how, how he's worried what they're going to do to James Bond. And I said, the bottom line is this. Fans, general audience, moviegoers simply want one thing. They want men to be men and they want women to be women. And Pierce was like, yeah. He kind of like, so I think overall I did very good. But the first opening, like the opening part, I was a fucking mess, dude. I was just like,
Now it's Jeremy from Gamers and Games.
as long as
That's
you
me.
didn't been from Alabama, I think you did pretty well.
Weren't you able to sneak up like some we from Geeks and Gamers at some point? Like later?
no, it's too tough when you have 4 panelists in like 15 minutes,
Oh yeah,
like,
it's
so.
like it's like you have to make a point that you would make in like half an hour here on our stream. You have to make that same point in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, I was completely out of my element, but I had fun. I was, and I would love to go back if they would be willing to have me back. I doubt they will, just because I'm a retard. But I was honored to be there. It was super cool, and we'll see.
They're just
We'll see.
They're like, hey, you should have that other guy back on. Oh, you mean the retard guy? Yeah, he was cool.
But it's funny with the drinker stuff that he's supposed to be the best representative of us, of the fellowship. He's the most successful. It's like webcam audio.
But it's cool, man. An honor, and it's really cool. I there was a part of me was like, I don't belong here. This is a big mistake. Like,
Dude, it's every time I watched Gary on those and Drinker, and it's like they're like a fish out of water. It's
absolutely. What up, Legal Mindset?
Really obvious.
Legal Mindset in the chat. All right, let's get a couple of these big super chats. Beardo.
Sure, let's do it. Let's see here. I seen that we had.
I saw Jeremy the Cyborg drop 10 gifted membership. Shout out to you, Jeremy the Cyborg.
There we go. We'll get to that. Gohan Create
Let's
with
go.
the $100. Hail the IDOTS 199 channel gaining traction and subs. We'll be recording more on Thursday. Plan on making a website for loads of things for fans. Also, should be 3D printing soon. We'll be showing concept artwork soon as well from Flagship Universe IP for the fans with a salute. Thank you, Gohan Creates, for the $100. And congratulations on your channel success, man. You love to see it.
Hell yeah.
We had Hayden Wayne with a $50. Pierce's producers, in quotes. You did great on the show today. Also, Pierce's producers proceeds to cut Jeremy's part of the entire conversation.
It might happen. It might happen. By the way, this happened. So Antonio Brown is now following me on Twitter.
No way, bro.
Freaking AB, insane.
That's actually kind of legit. That's actually more exciting than being on Piers more.
AB is a mad lad, dude. So
Who is this guy?
He's one of the greatest NFL football player. He's one of the greatest wide receivers of all time.
Yeah.
He was very controversial in the NFL. And now he is pretty much become he used to play for the Pittsburgh Steelers. That was his primary team. And now he's all in for Trump. and he's literally trying to get people to register to vote in Pittsburgh. He's leveraging the fact that he used to be a Pittsburgh Steeler. He has this award that he gives out called Cracker of the Day, and I tagged him and I was like, "Can I please be Cracker of the Day?" I need to be Cracker of the Day. But
he's probably
yeah, man.
watching your shit right now, and he's like, "Yeah, that guy's definitely a
So
cracker."
Dan,
Dude, listen, I have come to grips. This is why, like, I'm just so happy the people that know me stick with me, because usually people that actually get to know me after, like, there's the internet side. They're like, "Oh, Jeremy, I know he plays a retard on the internet, but he's probably a really cool person." Then they find out I really am a retard, and most people are like, "Yeah, I don't want anything to do with him anymore." So I'm happy for the people that stick with me. So
Yeah,
go ahead.
Go ahead.
What he doesn't realize is, we all meet him, and then we're like, "Oh my god, he is retarded." And then we're like, "Does that make me retarded? Because I'm sticking around?" Like,
the best thing, and it's so refreshing, man. Because I interacted with YouTube people before, like before I went on Friday Night Sites. It's like, it's so refreshing, because those people that you're seeing here on the panel, the way they speak on the on the live streams, it's the exact same way they speak behind the scenes, and when we're having private conversations. Those people are exactly the same. There are no characters here. There's no masks, and that's one of the things I liked the most when I first started interacting with you guys. It's
well, you should meet
refreshing.
Mike in person.
Really?
Mike in person, he's like, "Hey man, how you doing, man? How's the family?"
He's not loud and
he's not loud,
obnoxious
dude. He's
or
so
anything.
mellow and nice. He's like, "Yeah, man."
Unless we're arguing
I've
about
talked to
Batman v
Mike off
Superman.
camera.
Unless
Not
we're
in
arguing
person.
about Batman v Superman.
a lot of people are like, they're like, "I thought you were gonna yell more at the meetup," and I'm like, "No, I don't just walk around yelling at people." But dude, that's also because, like, I was really, like, I love professional wrestling, and I obviously wanted to do that for profession for a long time, so I just kind of got used to, like, dialing it up, because, like, you want to learn how to, like, so this is like me dialed up, because, like, I do get worked up and I do start to yell like that sometimes, like me and Jeremy screaming at each other, and then, like, in the middle of the living room while everybody watches us yell about Batman versus Superman. That's 100% real. That wasn't us.
Your solo
making
streams are pretty chill.
Yeah, but, like, people were like, "Oh my god, we got to turn on the camera," and we're like, blah, 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 like, screaming in the middle of a room 5 feet away from each other. That's all real. Like, that's 100% of things.
Yeah, so it was a hell of an experience. So we'll see. I think it's going to be uploaded tomorrow. I don't know if I'll make the cut. I'll be surprised if I make the cut. We'll see. But and there's been
On
some
Jeremy's spot, there's a logo or something. Pierce Morgan's logo.
That's over. And then when Jeremy goes to talk, they just cut to a commercial. Like,
Here's Jeremy from Gamers and Games. Hey guys, well, thank you for being here, Jeremy.
Yeah, we want to shout out all our panelists. Yeah, good job, guys. Thank you. Yeah. Holy shit, that's funny.
I think it's supposed to air tomorrow, so we'll see. And then I've also had some other discussions about them making more appearances in the future, so we'll see if that all works out. So,
did you have your background as you have it now, like the game?
This right here, this,
okay.
and I was wearing my
so
zip
if they
up hoodie.
chop up, so if they chop up everything you said, we will notice pretty quick. The cutscenes will be like. All broken.
That is true, because the games are playing.
Yeah.
You can't really chop that up. So
no. The other best part about this community is that Jeremy can make it on national television, and we make fun of him about it.
That's it, man.
Yeah,
it is true.
Awesome.
Listen,
I'm looking forward to seeing it.
I somebody just said it in the chat, but BA Game says Make-A-Wish guest. Thanks for coming. Yeah, dude, if they post edit, here's introducing me as a Make-A-Wish guest to talk about Joker 2, I will be. It will make me so happy. Let's talk about Joker 2 really quick. How many people here have seen it?
I have not seen it, but I've watched about 5 reviews.
Have you seen it,
on
Mike?
YouTube about it?
I have not watched it. Honestly,
So-
I went to go start it, and I have no interest.
I am shocked at not necessarily how bad the movie is. I'm shocked at how obvious it is what they were trying to do. There is no doubt that this movie is specifically designed to undo everything that was done in the first movie, and it's such an obvious thing that it's there. I mean, I said on Piers when Piers asked me if it was the worst sequel of all time, I said I don't think it was the worst sequel of all time. I was like, if all honesty, like Todd Phillips, what he set out to do, he accomplished in this movie. It's just that what he tried to do was just not a good thing. But he went out to undo everything that was done in this first movie, and he accomplished that 100%. So Harley in it, or Lady Gaga, is her name Lee in it? She is 100% represents the audience that loved Joker 1. That's who she is in the movie. She represents the audience. So she is always trying to push Arthur to be the Joker. And that's what she's drawn to, is you've had to be the Joker. When it's revealed late in the movie, then he says he's not the Joker, and that he it was all just him. She stands up with disgust, looks at him, and walks away. And that to me represents the audience. Like her in the movie, she just represents the audience. That's it. And it's boring. The music notes are completely like out of nowhere, and they just derail any scene that might have started to be gaining any momentum. But ultimately, it's a betrayal of the character from the first movie. It's wild, and it's obvious what they were trying to do, and they did it. They accomplished what they wanted to do. And it is a bad movie. It's a very bad movie. It's shocking.
Did you feel that there was some kind of bitterness involved for the Joker 1's audience?
Yes.
That movie harnessed?
Yes, absolutely.
A bitterness for that particular audience.
Absolutely. They I don't know if it's because there was a campaign for the first Joker movie, and they were trying to derail that movie before it, happened. And then the movie came out to glowing success. It becomes a $1 billion franchise. Joaquin Phoenix wins the Oscar, all these awards, universally praised. And they had to, I guess, there was a narrative that it was the incel right-wing bigots that were supporting that. And as I said on Piers Morgan, I said, that's just not the case. In order to get to $1 billion, you have to transcend any fan base. It has to hit the normies. It has to hit the everyday moviegoers. There's not one type of person that went to see the Joker. The Joker made, obviously, the hardcore fans happy, but it also hit because normies went to see it. Average people went to see it. And they decided to lump everybody in as incels and right-wing bigots, and they clearly had a disdain for that, and they wanted to move away from that completely, and that's what they did.
It's like this is not the franchise for you anymore. That's the message.
It's that thing again too. If right-wing bigots and incels are the people going to see this movie, then they are one of the most powerful sections of the market that exist. If they can make the Joker $1 billion film, then you better keep making movies for those guys, because that's where all the money is.
Yes.
You can't have your cake and eat it too. It's either one or the other. There are a small minority of people that have no impact on anything, or they're so powerful that they can bring these movies to $1 billion and make a ton of money with it. There's no two ways about it. And the fact that they keep trying to diminish that is kind of embarrassing. Well, and there you go. Now you got a flop on your hands. Good job, guys. Yay.
Yeah, it's just a frustrating movie more than anything, because it's beautifully shot. Cinematography is gorgeous. There's moments, just a couple of minor moments where you see Joaquin Phoenix actually is the Joker for brief moments, and it's so frustrating because he is so fucking good in those moments. Mm-hmm. But this movie really has no Joker in it, generally speaking. And
Well, let's cut to it. Let's cut to it. Why? Let's talk about spoilers with it. I mean, it's been out for 2 weeks at this point.
Yeah, I think everybody knows the specifics. And obviously for the 3,000 people here on YouTube and the 300 on Rumble, if you don't want spoilers, you might want to tune out for a few minutes. I have to imagine anybody that has seen it that wanted to see it has seen it, and if you don't want to, you don't care.
You don't really care.
So in the end, they kill him. The Joker is killed by, I guess the interpretation here is that it might be a Heath Ledger-esque Joker. I don't know. So they kill him in jail. He ends up where he starts. There's no point to this movie. He starts out in jail. He ends up in jail. And then you have this, the real Joker kind of kills him. And as Joaquin Phoenix is laying there bleeding out, in the background, you have the real Joker, and you can tell that he's carving up his face.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! So
Oh,
they're
yeah.
gonna give. So that they're gonna give.
I think it's a nod. I don't think it's meant to be like as direct, but I think
Canon
I
origin,
think
yeah.
I think it's like a nod. I don't think it's as first of all, I don't think Nolan. I think Nolan. I know he's not involved with Warner Brothers anymore, but I think Nolan would raise holy hell.
Yeah.
But
Well, Nolan was involved in the first Joker movie, and he specifically said
would
that
not let them.
he
do
would
that,
not
yeah.
let them do the scar smile. Because that was specifically meant for Heath Ledger. But
Right.
when you say like Joker's barely in the movie, that's because Joker's not in the fucking movie, because it's revealed that Arthur Fleck was never really the fucking Joker. It was just this act that he thought he had to play, and really he's just Arthur Fleck the entire time, just this boring fucking dude. But you're calling these movies Joker, and you're finishing the movie off with, oh hey, the main character that you've been watching for the past 2 movies in the Joker movie, well, he's not even the fucking Joker.
Which is
Right.
wild because somebody has the original script in the script that Todd Phillips did for Joker 1. At the end of the movie, it says it right there, like black and white print. He finally embraces himself. He finally becomes the Joker. Like so the very concept baked into the very script that he becomes the Joker and accepts this identity for himself. Like, so for him to go around and say like, nope, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I intended. He was never the Joker. I'm like, then why did you call him the Joker? Like, come on, man. Like, once again, can't have it both ways.
Yeah, and in this movie, he abandons everything. So like towards the end of the trial, because there's a trial, and towards the end of the trial, when they're going to, like do the verdict and everything, a bomb explodes, and which is fucking random and weird, but this bomb explodes and blows up the courtroom, and then Joker gets knocked out, or Arthur gets knocked out, and then he wakes up and he stumbles out outside, and it's kind of chaos, almost like a 9/11-esque look right here where this bomb fell or went off. And then a couple of because there's a lot of Joker fans outside of the courthouse to kind of protest or to celebrate or whatever, because this is a Joker's trial. And a couple of Joker fans dressed up as Joker throw him in a car and are trying to get him out of there. And they're like, stay down, stay down. And he's kind of coming to in that moment. And when he comes to, as soon as he can, he hops out of the car and runs. And that's like symbolic to say like he's running away from the toxic crowd that he created. Yeah. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly. And do you know what he does? Man. He's running away from the toxic crowd that he created. Do you know what he's doing when he runs? He goes and he finds Harley, Lady Gaga, at the stairs, the iconic stairs. That's where he finds her, walks up to her, and he's so happy thinking they can run off together. Guess what? She's done with him because she represents the audience, because he's no longer the Joker. And in the eyes of the audience, if he's not the Joker, they don't want anything to do with it. They're the ones that are pushing you to be the Joker. They're the ones that are pushing you to be this madman, the toxic audience. And she represents that toxic audience. And by him not embracing who he is, he's not the Joker. So she's done with him, just like the audience is done with him. They accomplished what they wanted to fucking accomplish. I give them credit from a creative standpoint. Do I think it's woke? No. I don't think it's woke in terms of, like, do I think it's a victim
Social
of the
justice.
overall? But
Yeah.
like, the movie itself is not woke in terms of taking those themes and implementing it. Overall, though, it's an overall hatred for the audience. They hate the
Anti-fan.
fucking
It's an
audience.
anti-fan movie.
Yes.
They're completely trying to deconstruct the first film because they didn't like the audience that liked and enjoyed the first film.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
Beardo,
that's-
as our Batman guy here, in the Batman canon, do we have multiple Jokers in any way?
There is a 3 Joker storyline. Yeah, there's a few different comic lines where it's implied that there could potentially be several Jokers. Like there's this one comic where Batman sits in the Mobius chair and he essentially becomes a god, and he's granted questions like that the Mobius chair will answer him, and he asked who the Joker was, and the Mobius chair told him there's 3 Jokers.
Okay.
But that's
And
like
actually-
its own comic line.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
actually just concluded that storyline recently, if I remember correctly, where he actually confronts the 3 Jokers, because like one of them kills another one of the Jokers, and like there's like a whole thing with that, and him confronting all 3 of the Jokers and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Which is, but that's not. But like Beardo was saying, that's not considered. I don't think that's canon. That's just an alternate timeline kind of thing. Because like I think canon, we don't really know anything about the Joker. Like we
Who
know
knows what's canon these days? I mean, both DC and Marvel. That's the one of the bad things that come with such huge franchises that you don't know what's canon anymore because there are so many stories and parallel worlds and that sort of stuff.
Yeah, and I mean with Joker, there's a ton of origins for the Joker. There's not a like one definitive one, but like I think most people look at the Killing Joke,
The most accepted one is that he started as like this failed comedian that turns into the Red Hood. He gets sucked into the mob to just kind of just be their guinea pig, and then he falls into a vat of acid and turns into the Joker.
Bro, I think some kind of characters, and I think, in my opinion, the Joker's one of them, that really don't benefit from having an origin story. Some characters you should be left in the dark as to their origin. That was one of the main critiques of the Conan the Barbarian movie, that they gave Conan an origin, and I totally think that the Joker's we shouldn't know how the Joker came to be.
Well, that's the thing. Like in the comics, there's a thing where Joker mentions that he says, if I had to have an origin, I'd want it to be multiple choice.
Yeah,
like and that's a huge part of it, which is why Joker 1 does so well. Because even though it's its own story and its own character piece, and it's not canon to Batman's story, the idea behind it is very accurate to what the Joker is, and the madness and where it comes from, and what he's trying to do, and his effect on society, and how, he inspires more madness, and the fact that you don't even know if any of that's true. Arthur could just be a fucking liar. That's just a crazy dude that kills people in Arkham. Like, we never really quite know whether or not all of it is true,
right?
Or if any of it's true, and that's the beauty of it. So then to make a movie that deconstructs all of that and gives you a definitive answer of, nope, he's not the Joker. He's just some fucking bum in prison that dies because he doesn't like all the hype that he's getting, it does feel very disingenuous.
And what made the first movie so good is like what Mike was saying, was that the presence of the unreliable narrator. Because you can count the bullets in the gun that he used to shoot the 3 dudes on the train, and then the whole time he has this make-believe relationship with the black chick. What's her name? Zazie Beetz. Zazie Beetz. And the whole stuff with his mom. Is he really Thomas Wayne's kid? Is his mom crazy? Is she not crazy? Was he beaten as a kid? Does he have brain damage? Is that why from his mom? The whole unreliable narrator gave that kind of multiple choice origin story like meaning in the first movie, and then they just we're gonna undo it. And we've seen before the movie even came out, we saw the writing on the wall. Todd Phillips said, everything that we know about Harley Quinn and her origin story, we're not gonna do any of that. We're gonna stay as far away from that as possible. We're gonna do our own Harley Quinn. Okay, so you don't care about the fucking character, is what you're telling us. Lady Gaga is extremely unlikable. So people are already gonna write this movie off and not go see it because they just can't fucking stand Lady Gaga. It's just a piece of shit, man. It gets me frustrated.
It's a really fucking bad movie, and is it as bad as Batman versus Superman? I guess that's the question I have to ask. I don't know.
Me and Mike like
he,
Batman v Superman.
Jeremy will prop up any shit ass movie to put it against Batman versus Superman. It doesn't matter if the movie is arguably worse in every metric possible. It could literally be
not even movies. Not even movies. Jeremy would just randomly bring it up. Is syphilis worse than Batman versus Superman? Just something completely unrelated.
I'd rather have syphilis than watch Batman versus Superman again. Okay.
I don't know. I was waiting for Joker to start. Martha, why did you say that name?
Speaking, by the way, I don't know if you saw this, but Joker 2 is already getting a date where it's getting released.
Yes.
For digital purchase.
It's at the end of the month.
October 29th.
Yeah.
Not even a full month. They were like, fuck it, just put it out, let people buy it. We need to make our money back somehow.
Well, they're going to lose. Right now, they're saying they can lose up to $200 million.
That's wild.
You get what you deserve. You get what you deserve.
Get what you fucking deserve.
Yeah.
Do we know the exact numbers? How much it cost? How much it's making?
It was around 300 million, right?
The production budget was 200 million. So then you obviously put, marketing and all that. So you're talking what, 400 million. So, so it needs to make, that just to break even. It's not going to. So,
and that was also, I mean, and for people, I know a lot of people have been talking about the box office, but yeah, the box office had an 81% drop.
Yeah,
that's bad.
Okay. I'm willing to admit something. The Snake Eyes Origins movie is worse than Batman v Superman. Okay,
let's go.
I will admit that. I'll admit that.
Mike
okay?
would just take anything. He's like,
Listen,
Snake Eyes Origins is worse than BVS. I'm not even going to try to pretend that it's
we
not.
We just got to keep moving that line a little bit closer. Yes, we'll get a little bit more reason around here.
Okay, I wasn't even going to try. I was like, let's just own this one. Okay, let's just own this one. All right, let's read some super chats.
Sure. We got Jeremy the Cyborg
What's
with
up,
10
Steph?
gifted memberships. Thank you very much for the 10 gifted. Jeremy Wormy with the 10. Breaking news: Beardo's a bigger fig than Jeremy. Jeremy, you're gay. Okay.
Oh, Beardo's taller.
Well, he already called you gay, but he spent money to do it.
Apocalypto with a $10. Jeremy, did you get your package from? Oh, did you mean to highlight that?
Yeah, sorry. What's up, Steph? My dirty home in the chat. Go ahead. My bad. Go fuck
no, you're
yourself,
good.
Beardo. Go fuck yourself, Beardo.
Shout out to Steph. Apocalypto, Jeremy, did you get your package from Hero Forge?
I did. Thank you. You guys are awesome, man. Sending me all this stuff.
Sizz MP3 with a $10. You guys should bring back bragging rights. Put in a Pawn Stars like format where you provide some trivia behind your haul. Would do great as a standalone video. Jeremy wasn't listening.
Yeah, no. Bringing back bragging rights. Look, I mean, ultimately, after I get through the election, it's gonna a lot more is gonna open up on my schedule. But
I say
the world could end. The world could end though.
We do a big episode of bragging rights with a lot of people in the team on Christmas Eve.
Ooh.
I don't want to be on a fucking live stream with you guys on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, Mike has
That's
a
why I
family.
said not in Christmas.
I said
Okay,
Chris, I don't wanna
somewhere
be here
in
on
the
Christmas
somewhere around Christmas season.
You hear all the wind suck out of the room? Like even Jeremy was like, "Oh man, a live stream on Christmas Eve with you guys? I don't
Christmas
know."
Eve? No,
Bro,
it's not
bro,
Christmas.
I just want to be sitting around eating cake, feeling like shit, watching Christmas movies.
Fine, on the 20th, on the 21st, whatever, around Christmas, because I feel bragging rights is just a perfect Christmas show.
Do you guys have Christmas in Brazil?
Yeah, what day do you celebrate Christmas in Brazil?
Excellent to tell me you're completely alone without telling me you're completely alone.
Hey, I like working. I'm not just an irresponsible, like...
Dad's
I'm not
family's like,
married.
"Hey, come spend Christmas with us." No, I'd rather hang out with my friends and show off my toys. He's like runs away. That's pretty good. I mean, it's not a bad idea though. Like, hey, look what we got for
somewhere in
holidays.
December, all right? Somewhere in December.
Okay.
Fucking Ebenezer Bass, somebody said. That's pretty good.
Lock with a $10. It would be hilarious if they just filmed another random person to replace Jeremy and then dub over whatever Pierce as Jeremy.
I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised.
Frank the Tank with a $10. Welcome to Gamers and Games. I'm your host, Jeremy, the homosexual. Gamers and Games.
We got here Jeremy, a homosexual, as a guest.
What the heck? Dude, what? Chinese beardo? For a $2, I think Jeremy speak a good English. Thank you.
Why's Chinese beardo obese?
I don't know. Hey, listen. If I ever get that big, just push me down a flight of stairs.
Yeah.
Beardo.
Just end it. What happened?
Former President Trump
I
plans
saw
to be in
this.
attendance at the Jets-Steelers game this Sunday in Pittsburgh. AB will be registering new voters for Trump at the pregame tailgate. What is happening?
It looks like Ace Ventura in
Here's
this
the thing,
picture.
like, this is wild to me. That like Trump figured out how to actually like market to the regular people. Like he's like, "Yo, I'm going to a game." It's like it's that simple. It doesn't have to be some stupid fucking live stream where somebody's like jerking it to Tim Walz while playing World of Warcraft or anything. Trump's like, "I'll just go to a football game," and people are like, "Yeah, like you know."
Well, what's crazy? So he's supposed to, if I'm not mistaken, am I right? Hang on, maybe it's not this Sunday. Maybe it's next Sunday. When's Trump's Madison Square Garden rally in New York? Like, isn't that so he's gonna go to the game that day and then do MSG that night? What a fucking day that's gonna be.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Dude
Yeah,
is a
it's
machine,
wild.
man.
Yeah, he is.
Listen, he's a young, vibrant man. He's the youngest.
I'm a
Look at
young,
that body.
vibrant man.
Yeah.
He's the youngest ever. I'm the youngest.
Yeah.
Nagranol with the $10. Congrats on getting on Pierce Morgan, Jeremy. You're all moving up in the world. Even Beardo got a big new show. Got on a big new show called Off the Hip, formerly hosted by the now canceled ABF. Thanks again, man. Yeah, I was on their show last night. That was a good time, man. Thank you, Nagranol, for the $10.
You see,
Shout
we're
out.
so uncomfortable with compliments and
I don't like it. I
being
don't like it.
positive with each other over here. That this guy went on Pierce Morgan and like he's retarded for it now. It's like we are
You went on
making
Pierce Morgan? You're even
relentless-
more gay.
You fucking loser.
Yeah, what a loser.
Yeah, we do. We find a way to make it negative always. Like, you went on Pierce Morgan.
Most people are like,
shit.
congratulations, man. We're so proud of you.
Proud of you. I bet you were like.
Fish Sticks to Dose with a $10. For Halloween, Epic Mike will dress up as Hurricane Drizzler and go around with a leaf blower and a water gun filled with baby oil and ruin people's nights.
Maybe.
So-
That's not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea.
That's not
actually.
a bad idea. Listen, the fact is that we have footage of P. Diddy running around as the Joker, and now we realize he wasn't kidding, man. That was just him
Yeah.
being his real self, bro. He
It's
was
crazy.
making people uncomfortable. He was running around getting everybody's face and shit and saying weird shit, and we're like, oh my god, he was confessing the whole time. Wow.
Yep.
What a
Yep.
world we live in, man. This is all
Viper
because
Chief
Savvy cut off
says
her
being
boobs.
proud of Jeremy is gay.
Mary R with a $10. Thank you, Mary R. Says nothing. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Dermy Wormy with a 20 says, listen, because of you, I started my channel. I have made amazing friends and have gotten to talk to amazing people. You guys are truly the greatest. And F Beardo.
Hell
Dermy,
yeah.
I'm one of like the
Dermy
only
Wormy.
people that are actually nice to you.
Probably not.
I'm nice to Dermy Wormy sometimes.
See?
Hey,
Sometimes.
this is an important super chat. Can you read that one, Beardo?
Lance Next Zackass with a $10. Batman v Superman was terrible, Mike. They spoiled the ending in the trailer, and Jesse as Lex was horrible. He just played the Joker, not Lex. On top of that, they killed Superman in the second movie.
This is a great
well,
super
yeah,
chat.
well, your name fucking sucks. So, congratulations. At least people can read my fucking name when I write it on a piece of
Your
paper.
name is dumb. Your argument is invalid.
Yeah.
And who drew your
name
avatar? Your
fucking
mom?
sucks. Yeah. Your name fucking sucks.
Hey.
It's a terrible name.
His
mother
mother
hates
It's one of the
his
most
name.
respectable super chats we've ever gotten. All right.
No.
Any
all.
slander against BVS, I support.
Oh, no. I liked it. I happen to be a fan. Let's see here. Let's run it down now. Amanda Allen became a new channel member. Thank you, Amanda Allen. Bane Zero for a 6 months. Hey, Beardo, as the 9-time Pokemon champion, based on the new lore, how many of the slackings you've caught are on the SO registry? I don't fucking know. What kind of question is that? I don't know.
I don't understand the fucking question.
There
What
was
are
a
they
leak
asking me?
yesterday, and a whole bunch of, I guess, insiders at the Pokemon Company are made perverted
Oh.
lore about Pokemon and humans and stuff. I don't know. It came out in this leak yesterday.
Savvy's one of
Don't wait. I was gonna say don't talk about it more, or Savvy's gonna get up, fucking hobble over to her computer. I gotta talk about
Yeah,
it.
she will crawl to her computer like
Japanese lore. I gotta tell you. Yeah,
I need to draw about it now.
yeah. I'm gonna
Alec
tell
Baldwin.
you the truth about the Japanese. And you're like, oh,
Alec Baldwin's finger for 50.
A 50! Come on.
don't miss.
He
50
don't miss.
gifted memberships.
Woo!
Let's go.
Let's
What are you
freaking
doing,
go.
man?
A freaking B freaking
That's
F
a lot.
in the house. Really quick, let's talk about this. What did you guys think of this image right here? James Gunn released this image for the Superman movie. So you got Crypto. What do you guys think? I like it. I think it looks good. I think it's not Zack Snyder's Superman, so that's automatically a good thing for me.
I fucking hate you so much. God damn it. Like, I don't, dude.
This image is better than Batman versus
this
Superman.
entire image is. Listen, do you know how much I
You're
would
full of shit,
bro? Remember when Suicide Squad? You remember the Superman reference in Suicide Squad? Not James Gunn or the first Suicide Squad, not the
David
I
Ayer.
don't remember, man.
So they made a reference to Superman in that movie, just a throwaway reference.
Right.
I was like, that movie's already better than BVS because they treated Superman better. That's what I said back then.
Holy
Mike
fucking
probably remembers this shit.
Yeah, you
Fuck
fucking ass.
that movie. But I like this, like in terms of just this image alone. Like I think this is a cool image, and it kind of gives that kind of optimistic view of Superman. So yeah, I'm okay with this.
Sure.
Man, I see what you mean, and I hate to piss on people's happiness, but it's like, oh, I've been hurt too much, man.
I agree completely. I mean, I'm torn on this
It's
because
hard to not be cynical nowadays.
I like most of James Gunn's projects. Obviously, I liked all 3 Guardians movies. I liked Brightburn. I liked his because he wrote Brightburn. He wrote Dawn of the Dead, I think, that Zack Snyder directed. And I didn't really like his Suicide Squad. Or was it his Suicide Squad? Yeah, like, hang on. So
he did the second one.
He did the second one
with Idris Elba.
I didn't like his Suicide Squad.
I like that one better than the first one.
I like the first one better.
That's
you like
wild.
David Ayers with Will Smith?
Mm-hmm.
That's wild.
I like that one better because Harley Quinn's
like both of
fucking
them
hot.
Yeah, I like both of them for what they are, but like, I mean, Enchantress is a terrible villain.
Yeah.
In the first movie. But you know, it's not even that I have a problem with seeing Krypto, seeing Superman. I like that kind of an idea, but we have so many characters already announced in this film. We have so many things going on in this movie. I have a hard time wondering how much is Superman actually a character in this movie? Is he going to be overshadowed? How much like screen time does he have? Like, I don't know. I just don't know. Is this going to be an ensemble movie? Because I don't want to see an ensemble movie with Superman unless it's the Justice League. I want to actually see a Superman film.
You know what?
No.
Every single hero movie from now on will be Deadpool versus
You fucked
Deadpool
it up.
Wolverine.
You jinxed it. Y'all jinxed it. Y'all jinxed it.
I did.
Yep.
What?
You all jinxed it.
Unfortunately.
Look who's here.
Can you mute her for a second? Just mute her for like 5 seconds. Just
Are your
stop her
feet
for like
okay?
5 seconds.
I want to talk about that picture because I haven't put in my 2 cents about it.
Wait a minute, Beardo. I warned you guys to stop talking about Pokemon. She can't help herself. She's too autistic. She will fight through pain and anguish just to fucking argue about some gay Pokemon
You
lore.
guys ever read about early yokai folklore?
Just mute her for a second so Beardo can talk.
Hang on. I would, like, continue, Beardo. Continue.
There's several things that don't make sense about this little clip right here. Why is Superman just sitting on a meteor that's hauling ass towards Earth? He's just gonna sit on it with his dog and just
It's the moon, bro.
That's not the fucking moon.
It's the moon. It's from
Looks
the
like the
comics.
moon.
He ain't dangling his feet over a fucking moon. The moon don't work that way, okay?
The moon has giant craters
I don't
in it. What
think
the
that's
fuck are you
supposed to be
talking about?
This is a fucking asteroid or a meteor or something, okay?
Bro, it's from the comic books. What are you
Cliffs aren't
talking
an
about?
invention of,
No.
of Earth.
It's better than
And
BVS.
And also,
That's just
the
supposed
dog.
to look cool.
There's things that James Gunn is doing with this universe that are just simply based off of his own like personal interests. Like his Batman Brave and the Bold, he's doing Batman Brave and the Bold because he said, well, we're doing that because Damian Wayne's my favorite Robin. So that's what we're going to do. And it's like, and I seen his post on Instagram today about the dog. The dog is based off of his in real life dog. So James Gunn is just he's making his own fan film for this stuff. Like
I see what you mean.
Crypto is supposed to be an American Bull Terrier. Am I correct? That's the type of dog Crypto's supposed to be.
Hang on. Here we go. Right here.
Bro, it's from the fucking comics.
Okay, all right, that makes more sense. But
It
that's
is the
not how it
fucking
fucking.
moon.
But that's
But the
fine,
Earth
that's-
was turning too fast.
but
0 out
that's
of
not,
10.
That's not. Yeah, that's not how it looks in the image. Okay, that's not how it looks.
Well, Crypto. Let me pull up a picture of Crypto.
No, but I know what Beardo means when it starts showing those signs of, hey, this is kind of a selfish project.
Nerdtronic says, fuck all these breed swaps. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Crypto is supposed to be an American. I believe he's supposed to be an American Bull Terrier or maybe even a Yellow Lab. This dog, James Gunn says, yes, exactly. A Yellow Lab or an American Bull Terrier. This dog that James Gunn is showing, he said it on Instagram, it's based off of his dog in real life. Well, what the fuck are we doing here, James Gunn? Where are we drawing the line?
He wanted his own Chewbacca, because Chewbacca's based off of George Lucas's dog, so he wanted his dog to be famous.
But there's already a pre-established character, so James Gunn doing that.
No, I know, he's being a dumb little fan fiction writing bitch, but whatever.
Here's the thing, James Gunn has done this with all of his projects. He changes characters fundamentally. They're not like his Suicide Squad. They're not accurate to the comics. Like the closest one in any of his stuff is maybe Harley Quinn. Me and Rip have been talking about this for years. His Guardians is nothing like the Guardians of the comics.
Correct.
That is true.
Different
and the difference is he did that. No one really knew Guardians, so he could get away with a lot of liberties.
Yep.
He can't do that with Superman.
And he absolutely castrated Adam Warlock.
I am still at a point.
Destroyed it. Yeah.
I am still at a point where it's better than Zack Snyder's Superman. So that's
essentially nothing. Not even a fucking trailer.
If I had a box of kittens right here, right now, wow,
it's better. It's better than Zack Snyder's Superman. All right,
I'm so fucking angry.
I'm just telling you, if the dog's name is Martha, we got a fucking problem, okay? But until then, it's right now, we're still in good shape, okay? The bar is so low. Solo lost money. Batman versus Superman didn't make enough money.
James Gunn is
your cuts. No, fuck! Don't try to go back and change what you used to say at the end of your videos. Fuck you.
James Gunn's gonna play the John Williams Superman score for one scene, and Jeremy's gonna be fucking stroking.
If they do that, then I'm with Jeremy. If they do that, I'm with Jeremy.
He's 100% gonna do it
because it was a crime against pop culture not having that theme.
We actually disagree. We disagree a little bit on that one.
Here's the thing, we have so many different interpretations of Batman. Is there a quintessential version of Batman? Arguably the animated series version is the best.
Arkham.
You know,
no, but like, you know, okay, I hate to do this. I hate what I'm about to do. Okay.
Here we go.
No. This is a compliment. This is a compliment to BVS. Okay. I'm sorry, to Man of Steel. I'm sorry, to Man of Steel. This is a compliment.
Sorry, no, not that much.
This fucking trailer, it might be the greatest trailer ever made right here.
Come on.
And there are elements of the John Williams score in this trailer from Hans Zimmer. This is a fucking masterpiece trailer.
Yeah.
This might be the greatest trailer ever made. And then when it starts rolling, it's building to the John Williams Superman.
I'll kill him.
Russell Crowe is a great Joel.
Yep, perfect Joel.
Trailer's so good. Now watch right here. The beats start.
I'm gonna get fucking chills, bro.
I know.
This is Superman.
Shit. My Watchman is still there.
It's building up. It's building up.
What if a child dreamed of becoming something other than what society had intended? What if a child aspired to something greater?
Oh my God, this is so good.
My son was in the bus. He saw what Clark did.
See, that's John Williams' feel. You can feel it a little bit.
You're the answer to Are We Alone in the Universe?
Can I just keep pretending I'm your son?
You are my son. I have to believe that you were sent here for a reason. And even if it takes the rest of your life, you owe it to yourself to find out what that reason is.
How do you find someone who has spent a lifetime covering his tracks? For some, he was a guardian angel. For others, a ghost who never quite fit in.
Yeah, I got fucking goosebumps.
It's amazing.
An ideal to strive towards. They'll race behind you. They will stumble. They will fall. But in time, they will join you in the sun. In time, you will help them accomplish wonders.
You believe your son is safe?
I will find him!
My father believed that if the world found out who I really was, they'd reject me. He was convinced that the world wasn't ready. What do you think?
What's the S stand for?
It's not an S. On my world, it means hope.
Well, here it's an S. How about super?
Excuse me.
That's the greatest movie trailer ever made. In
So
my
fucking
opinion.
good, bro.
It's the greatest movie trailer ever. I
It's
love
a great
that trailer.
soundtrack.
So that's where it's like I hear that, and it's like that. There's enough elements of John Williams' score in that, and it also relates to like that optimistic Superman. And that, you know, like the score in the whole movie is phenomenal. The score
It's
is
a fantastic soundtrack. Hans Zimmer is a legendary composer, but I still think it would be tasteful to add a little motif, a little reference.
Yeah, homage motifs I think are fine. I just think at some point you cannot directly rip off somebody else's work.
Yeah,
for
I'm not
something that is
saying
fundamentally
the
different.
whole soundtrack should be a Christopher Reeve soundtrack at all. But just remember that Power Rangers movie, that new one. At the end, they played the tradition. Yeah, the traditional Power Rangers song on a key time of the movie.
Right.
I feel that would have been really cool. And also the fact that on Jeremy's plan, the G Minho.
That's pretty good.
And also the fact that we don't have like 5 solo Superman movies with Henry Cavill is completely nuts.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. But anyway, I know we got sidetracked off that, but it's such a good trailer, and that's why, like, in my lifetime of looking forward to movies, Man of Steel is certainly like a top 5 or a top 3 movie in terms of my anticipation going into the movie. You could not have convinced me that I would hate Man of Steel. And because I was just so excited. Henry Cavill was a perfect casting. The cast in that movie overall, with the exception of Amy Adams, is pretty phenomenal. The Hans Zimmer score, the fact that Christopher Nolan was working on it. I had no issues with Zack Snyder. He didn't know who I was to denounce me at that point in time. But even still, like, but
It's such like a fucking footnote. It's like, oh, all these things. Zack Snyder didn't know me to denounce me at that time. It's just like,
yeah.
And let's face it, Marlon Brando's a legend. Russell Crowe as Jor-El is so much better than Marlon Brando.
Well, Marlon Brando, and
he didn't want to do it. He didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, Gary's old enough to remember this. I mean, Gary's old enough to remember the Bible. But anyway, but like, yeah, Marlon Brando completely phoned this whole thing in. Like, he was not interested in this at all. He didn't take it seriously.
He wasn't interested in anything at this point in his career. He didn't
even remember his lines. Like when he's on Krypton and he's supposed to be looking at Kal-El in like the the crystal crib was actually the script as he was looking down reading his lines. He didn't give a fuck, man.
Yeah. But anyway, that was a nice little
that was a great discussion.
That was it. We had a great discussion about Man of Steel, and while we're talking about James
Gunn's movie.
Yeah,
we will always come back to this.
Yeah.
I'm just worried about what's about to happen here.
What? Oh yeah. Well, you know. What?
She's just sitting there.
Why are you
Savvy?
We all
delusional.
What's the angle
broken
here?
ass bones, fucked up body, fell on the fucking stairs. And she heard Pokemon. She's like, move! I have to go.
Savvy, I just have one question.
Oh my god.
Are your feet gonna be okay?
Yeah, my feet are fucking fine. I actually just popped in for a minute because, truthfully, I heard Beardo said the nicest things, and I was like, damn, that's such a swell and stand-up guy. I can't believe he was concerned about me.
Yeah.
What a good guy Beardo is. Just, you know, you can
What can I
always
say?
depend on him. You know, like, I'm glad that you're okay, and now you're concerned about me, and that's just super sweet.
Of course.
I
Anytime.
think you misunderstood.
Yeah, probably did a little bit.
That would never lie to me. They sent me all these sweet things. Beardo wanted to beat up the stairs. He was so nice and supportive. I just had to come say thank you. I had to hobble from the bedroom. I kind of tripped and fell because, you know, my legs hurt real bad.
What exactly is going on with you? You fell down the stairs.
Fuck?
So, my dog tried to kill me.
That's a great story. What's the next topic?
No, basically the only thing I'm complaining about is really my wrist. I can't draw.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if my ankle's like got a whatever.
How
I
did
can't wiggle it.
you have to explain this because I heard you said you tried to save your drawing hand. So how did that work?
So normally, if I fall, normally when a person falls, they use their dominant arm to catch themselves, right?
Yes.
I try not to do that, but this time around, I was too stupid, and my hand came down to try to catch myself, and it landed on the wood stair.
Why are you using just one hand?
What?
Why wouldn't you use both hands?
Well, because
That
my
makes
other
more
hand
sense.
was trying to reach for the railing, and then when I realized there was no railing on the left side, and then I was still holding my stupid phone, I then reached for the dog.
When did this happen, Savvy?
Yesterday before I streamed, right before. The reason why I was late.
Roughly what time?
3 o'clock.
Beardo, where were you at around 3 o'clock yesterday?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. I'm probably sleeping.
He was throwing.
Yeah, imagine that.
Spreading oil on
Where
her stairs.
were you at this time on this day? I don't fucking know. I was probably asleep or something. Guilty. Guilty.
But it's very cool at those moments when like how time freezes and you can remember like very detailed aspects of you falling. I remember a very bad fall I had on my backyard when I fell with like, how do you call those big scissors? Like the gardening scissors?
Clippers?
Shears.
Shears. I fell with that in hand. And it's like you can die. I felt time stopping and me like literally having an argument with myself. I should throw this away. It's preferable for me to throw those shears away and fall on my face. And that's what I did.
I love adrenaline like that. Yeah, it's fascinating. I remember locking it on my dog because she looked back at me and then I was looking at her and I was already starting to say fuck as I fell. So
I have
remember the fear in her eyes.
I have exclusive footage. I have exclusive footage of Beardo's reaction to Savvy falling.
No! No! Anyways.
No! All right, let's read some super chats really quick, and then we'll let Savvy talk about Pokemon.
Oh no, there's nothing to talk about for me. I would just say, if you are actually freaked out with the Pokemon lore stuff, they're literally just mirrors of yokai tales, and folklore is really cool. So go read.
Nobody knows what that means. You keep saying that. Like people read anything or research anything on the internet. Yokai, and they're like, "Is that more weird, degenerate shit?" Explain to them.
It's demon stories. It's stories about it'd be no different than Bigfoot and the Chupacabra. Just
oh my god!
From Japan.
Yeah, but like where? Like, is this recent? Explain to the chat what yokai is.
They're just stories of demons for Japanese beliefs for their
It's
Shintoism.
like ancient Japanese stories. It's like their history.
Well, some of them. So some of them
Jeremy?
still believe it today.
Hey, Jeremy.
What?
What the fuck are we doing?
I was just gonna leave. I just wanted to say hi and thank you, Beardo, for being a stand-up swell guy.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Of course.
Just wanted to
That's
say
what
hi
I do.
and
I'm a
spread the
gentleman.
good
You
word
can
of
also
Japanese
hear the pain in her
demons.
voice every time she talks. Like you can hear the pain.
Yeah, the pain.
impressive.
Yeah, we can hear the pain. Get the hell out of here, Savvy.
Okay, I love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Yep, don't break a leg.
Bye. Hope your feet get okay.
Bad hand.
Yeah, your feet get okay. That's kind of how I sounded in my opening monologue with Piers, though. I was like,
Holy shit.
We have
Poor
here
Savage.
Jeremy Griggs from Gamers and Gays.
Gamers and games.
Gamers and Gays.
Yeah.
Gamers and gays.
Go ahead.
Lance Schneck Zackass with a $2. Man of Steel was good, so fuck Jeremy too.
I never thought you
The
had good
back and
opinions.
forth, bro.
I've never
just-
thought you had good opinions. Okay.
He split the whole
He just wants
fucking
to see
chat.
chaos.
Listen,
Yeah.
he sent a $10 super chat to say that BVS sucked. Okay, he only sent a $2 to say Man of Steel's good. So I'm up $8. BVS sucks.
That's not how that works. It's all your money. Like
Next super chat is gonna drop that Skyrim is not retro.
James Gunn's Superman is gonna be mid as fuck.
I just don't know. I like him as a writer. I think he's a good writer. I think he tell very good stories. But I think if he's going to try to adapt it to his thing and make Superman,
he's going to make it
vision,
silly.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm concerned. I am very concerned. So, I guess we'll see.
Yeah, I just have a lot of cynicism in regards to anything mainstream.
Horny Alf with the $10. I heard the breaking news from Dermy. Congrats to the big fig beardo.
Yeah.
You know what, Horny Alf? I remember meeting you in Dallas. And you were the biggest fucking fangirl to meet me. You were doing like the fucking happy dance just to be able to shake my hand, Horny Alf, okay? I remember.
Bro. Beardo's going to slowly make his audience just
this
meet him in person. They're like, I'm never going to be excited to meet Beardo. They're just like, hi, Beardo.
This man is on another level, okay? Also Sunday, President Trump set to visit a McDonald's in Pennsylvania where he will work the fry cooker. This dude is going to work the fry cooker at a McDonald's. What?
That's awesome.
Holy shit. This mad lad right here. Holy crap. I can't wait. Sunday's going to be awesome.
That burger's going to go to eBay. And it's gonna be worth like some good money. Jeremy's gonna drop 10 grand to buy it.
It's funny to me because like I remember they tried to give him shit about like, oh, look at that, he's giving McDonald's to all these people. What is the deal and stuff, and like, you know, is he too cheap and all that stuff. I'm like, it's because most of these guys like are just regular fucking people. They don't want to eat all this like fancy shit food. They just want to eat a burger and like enjoy themselves. Like, I don't know. It's kind of impressive to me. Like, if I went somewhere and somebody was like, yo, I just bought you some fucking burgers and shit, I'd be like, cool, man. That's rad. Versus like, hey, here's this 4-course meal that this professional fucking chef made, and we have like fucking mushrooms and fucking snails on your plate. So, shout out to Trump. Yeah.
Hey, what do you guys think about this? What do you guys think about that?
Yeah. It's actually pretty fucking good, man.
Not wrong.
Yeah.
The only thing that would have the only other acceptable picture there is Chris Jericho right now, because Chris Jericho's in his weird lesbian looking art, but it's pretty good, man. Yeah.
That's how they used to look. In movies.
By the way, apparently
nowadays
that's Mark Cuban. That's Mark Cuban.
Yeah, that Tori Wilson one was supposed to be Trish Stratus. That was the thing that she got in trouble for in the Vince McMahon documentary. They're like, yeah, they wanted me to do this weird gay thing, and I didn't want to, so then they took the championship away from me. I was like, that's the most Vince McMahon shit ever. Make out with that girl, and she's like, no. He's like, well, you'll never be champion again. So good.
Come out here, you rapist.
Tom Berry Master with the $50 says nothing. Nothing at all.
Maximus on Rumble for 50.
A 50.
Got Halloween coming up, and most people usually have a movie they watch every Halloween or Christmas. But do y'all have a scary horror game you'll play every Halloween? Hail the chat. Hail the 199.
Yes, it's not scary, but it's Halloween themed. The original Castlevania for the NES, which I beat without dying.
Great soundtrack.
I will say this. I don't like horror games. Typically, I don't like being scared. But this, I've been playing through Resident Evil 2, the remake. I probably will. Like, I don't go back and replay games typically. That may be one that I actually go back and replay occasionally.
Hell yeah.
Like, I actually really like Resident Evil. I like the vibes. I really enjoy those games. That might be one that I make a common thing to go to, like during the
Resident Evil games in general have great replayability.
Yes.
They make sure to add a lot of cool new stuff the second time you play, and sometimes third, fourth.
Yep.
I'm going back through playing them all. I'm playing 2. I'm gonna play 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna play all of them because I've never played them, but kind of same with the Metal Gear Solid series. I've been having a blast, bro, and it's like going back and playing those and then hearing everybody else's memories of those games.
Are you always gonna go for the newest version?
I probably I kind of like the remakes. I don't like tank controls. So yeah.
Resident Evil 4 OG isn't tank. Well, it's a mixture of third person and tank controls. But Resident Evil 4 OG is really freaking good. Wait till you get to Resident Evil 7. That game is fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited.
Resident Evil 4 OG is one of my favorite games of all time.
Yep.
I haven't played it in years, but I always like going back to the. I know that like if you didn't play the OG Resident Evil, if you played it for the first time now, it's fucking horrible. But like for people that played it, there's such a charm to it. So yeah, but I love like the original Resident Evil, in the house on PlayStation.
Yeah.
Like it's so good.
If you're a retro gamer, you used to that kind of stuff. You used to getting in the mood of old games, and it's really really a fun experience. But if you're accustomed to newer games, then it's like it's tough. I'm glad the remakes are there for those people.
I like going back with the remakes because they're just easier to stream. Like I don't have to do anything,
right?
And sometimes you have to like fix your perspectives.
Oh, but a lot of those games are on GOG, good old games.
That's true. That is very true. Yeah. Shout out to GOG, by the way, for taking shots at Steam.
Fantastic, man. Even though they are owned by CD Projekt Red, which is a bunch of socialists and communists, and
that's true. But they still took shots.
But at least they treat us well.
Yeah, they were like, it seems like, hey, by the way, you don't really own any of these games, so we have to change how we say this. And they're like, well, you own all our games that you play, so go fuck yourself. And I was like,
I always try to give preference to GOG when I can.
Yeah.
There you go. Imagine I with the $10. First things first, I Papa Freaks all the Honies, Dummies, Playboy.
Honies?
What did I say?
Honies? What
Honies.
the fuck?
Well,
what are we doing?
Well, Dan's here. It might be honeys in Brazil. You never know. Dummies, Playboy bunnies, those wanting money, those the ones I like, they don't get Nathan, but penetration, unless it smells like sanitation. Is that a wrestling thing?
I know words. I have the best words. But there's no better word than stupid.
Is that a wrestling thing?
Fuck.
Okay.
Fuck.
Jason Cole with a $10 with some laughing emojis. Thank you for the $10. We got Dean H for 30 months.
Look at that face, bro.
Now Trump will be able to say he worked at a McDonald's more than Kamala Lama Ding Dong.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dean H, for the 30 freaking months.
While we're reading some super chats, let's get some eye candy.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Look at that. Also, I love that, Trump and like Joe Rogan's like, hey, should I have him on my show? And everybody's like, hell yeah, like let's do it. Kamala's considering going on Joe Rogan too.
She will not go near it, dude. If she goes near it, she's done.
She'll get fucking destroyed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, bro, it's wild shit, man. It's so crazy.
By the way, we're such virgins, man. I thought Jeremy would put up a picture of Sydney Sweeney or something.
Yeah. We'll put up some eye candy. I'm like, all right, here comes Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah. Hell, I would have even settled for Savvy when she had big boobs or something. But yeah, instead we just did video games. We're like, cool. Yeah. Maybe I am an incel.
Maybe Joker 1 was made for me.
It's just like what was it on Friday night a couple weeks ago? We were all playing Fortnite, and remember that team beat us? I was like, what kind of fucking loser plays Fortnite on a Friday night? Fucking losers, and like we're all sitting there because all we have to do is play Fortnite on a Friday night.
But it's 1 a.m. on a Friday. What are you doing? You should be out having fun with your friends while we're fucking at home playing video games.
Yeah.
Greg the Goblin with a 50!
50!
Greg the Goblin?
Greg the Goblin.
Dropping a 50 on my stream?
I know.
What's going on? Thank you, Greg.
Thanks, Greg. For a 50. Jeremy, after having a target on you for years, how funny was it to see Beardo cry like a biatch last night about getting pegged by Hellstorm? Haha. And we all still want those fanny packs you fig.
Yeah, so it was funny because you were upset because Hailstorm was targeting you, and it's like I didn't do nothing to him, man. That's what he's been doing to me for years.
Yeah, what the fuck? Like, yeah, it's awful, bro, and it's the most annoying shit ever.
It is.
I was finding a lot of joy, and I was like, I know, because like you can't even focus because it's like he's like a gnat that you can't kill, and he just keeps flying around you, and it's just like I can't focus on what I need to focus on because Hailstorm is coming after me every time. And so,
Yeah.
and that was the position you were in. You're like, I can't do anything. Like, I can't do anything. I can't focus on anything. I can't strategize. I can't try to have anything going because Hailstorm's just going to annoy the shit out of me. So then you have to focus on killing him single-handedly.
Yeah.
And then other people will take advantage.
Yeah. All of it. Yeah.
My thing is this, like, we've all been targeted by Jay Hailstorm. It is the most annoying fucking thing in the world. It's more annoying than me laughing at you, all of it, because you're just like, why? And you know, like, it's somewhere in his weird, warped, twisted, autistic brain. He's having the time of his life. He's so amused with himself.
It's literally all he has.
Yeah, and the angrier you get, the happier he is.
This is true.
Like, dude, it's awful, man.
It's all he
there's
cares
no way to
about.
win that. Yep. It is.
He's a psychopath.
He's a psychopath.
What are we
Dresses
doing?
up like a devil every game. He's dressed like a devil.
And he doesn't say nothing.
He doesn't
say anything.
Which is the worst part of it. At least if he was talking shit, you could talk shit back. He says nothing.
Right. He says nothing. Whatever, man. Brock with a $20. I am not the pheasant plucker. I am the pheasant plucker's mate. I am only plucking pheasants because the pheasants plucker's running late. Thank you, Brock.
Hey,
shout out to
hydrate. Brock always says to hydrate whenever he shows
Right.
up. You gotta remember that. Brock
Got water.
says it. We gotta listen. Okay.
I got water.
Great beat them up right there. Captain Commando.
I had Streets of Rage 2 playing behind me yesterday because I have the what is it, the Sega like
Did you see the
All-Stars
new
collection.
one?
So
That released a couple of years ago. Streets of Rage 3
Is it
released
good?
I don't know. People say it's good, but I never played it. But it's like
a lot of people say it's good. A lot of people
say it's good.
A lot of people
don't. Maybe a little bit, maybe not so much.
a lot of people.
A lot of people say it's good. But it's like so
Look at this
cool
great
how they
game. A
made
lot of people say,
new-
wow, look at this great game.
I think they made a new Double Dragon as well. Oh, look at the goat right there.
Oh yeah.
Chrono Trigger.
Look at that.
I want to stream a full playthrough.
That would be great.
Games ever
I
made.
actually have the I have it for Steam. I'm excited.
Oh, the Steam version is the PS1 version with the anime cutscenes.
Oh,
A lot of people in the chat are saying Streets of Rage 4 is better than 3.
Oh, 4. I meant 4, not 3.
4,
3 is
yeah.
still an old one. Yeah. Civilization. Hell yeah. Sorry, let's get to the show.
You're good. Damajani with a $2. Beardo, that was the Notorious B.I.G.
One More
Chance remix.
One More Chance is such a great song.
Yeah, that's right. I knew that. Thank you for
are
the $2.
not cool enough.
Beardo
to
licks
recognize.
windows with a $5. Rogan's team should plan to have Kamala and Trump at the same time on the same day and not tell each other, not tell either camp
he
and
can't
watch
do
the
that.
fireworks when they arrive.
He can't do that.
That's probably somewhat illegal.
He would
somehow.
lose all credibility forever if he did something like that.
Yeah. Damajani for a 2 says Streets of Rage 4 is pretty good. There you go.
Yeah.
Going back to some of the earlier super chats, we got Steven DeLeon with a $2. Oh, great. This shit show. Well,
Shit show.
Savvy's not here anymore.
Yeah, she left.
Shadow Sam with a $5. Can we bring back Kirsha?
Yeah, we need to get Kirsha back on.
I'm good.
Yeah, with me being on the Piers Morgan show, I realized like it's not a meme. Like we are retarded. Like I am.
Yeah.
We don't belong in these structured, organized, respectable places. Not at all. No, I don't belong there.
Yeah, we're really dumb.
We're really dumb.
Like the bar is so fucking low.
Producers in your ear, talking to you. I'm like, yeah, I'm used to just texting somebody on the team, like, hey, get the fuck in here. I need help because this thing's not working. They're like, well, I'm taking a shit. Well, hurry up. Like that's the level of organization we have around here.
I heard Gary saying that people were talking in his ear. Hey, you need to look to the camera. Look to the camera. He's not used to do it.
Yeah. Well, see, because they had me move my camera up because they were like, because essentially like, okay, so let me go back to, I won't go full screen, but I'll do, well, not that. Fuck you. Hang on. How do I get you? I was going to call you guys a word.
That's the professionalism that we have.
So here's how they had me. They had me do my camera. Like they had me move it up to like here. Oh, hang on. Wrong fucking camera. Anyway, never mind. Never mind.
Happens.
Just fucking keep going. It doesn't fucking matter.
Let me grab my camera here and change it. Why is nothing happening?
Grabbed the wrong camera. Jesus.
You guys went away. I'm going away too.
I mean, you know what? I'm done too.
Finally, this channel is mine. I fooled them all. Now you gotta do what I say.
What the fuck are we doing?
Kicks me. He kicked it. What the fuck is happening here?
What are we doing, man?
Hey, Lord of the Rings.
I fucked up.
I step away for 1 second.
I messed up. I was trying to reposition the camera to show people what happened on Piers Morgan, but I forgot that I'm on a different camera.
Now your quality is like YouTube 2006.
Yeah, you look horrible.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
What did I do?
Maybe you changed your camera.
Fucking shit. What a disaster, dude. Why do people watch us?
Antoinette, for a 3 months. So, Jeremy, how did Pierce handle your F-bomb? I bet he didn't even flinch.
They're gonna bleep it.
It didn't seem to bother them. It didn't seem to bother them.
They're just gonna bleep.
I truly do not expect to be invited back, even though they seem to be very happy with my performance. I truly don't. I don't expect anything. I have very low expectations of everything in life. That way, I end up really happy. That's how I try to tell the audience. Keep low expectations of me.
And then
if you keep low expectations, you're generally going to be happy with whatever happens. But if you have any legitimate expectations of me, you're going to be disappointed almost every time. So that's pretty much it.
Jason Cole became a channel member. Thank you, Jason Cole. Grant Potato with the 199 says 999 Heineken. Thank you for the 199. Objectively, a cat for $2. Lemmer Pepin chicken is better than lemon Pepin salmon. I can agree with that. Coach sipping on Jamba Juice out of a straw for $2. Is it true that Savvy's getting breast implants?
Oh, that would be so hypocritical.
Yeah. Maybe she's trying to fix the timeline. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
She should.
Skizzes Brizzy Skiz Sky Karazagazagzags for $10. My name Mike. Say it. Hi Beardo. Savvy Feet Nasty.
I already tried to pronounce your name at one point. It's like
your name is like an NES password.
Shizek Brzezinski Krozek or something like that. It's
you just said you're gay in Vulcan or some shit.
Yeah. I'll accept it.
I think I said it right the first time.
Warbear says, why does Jeremy think we fans think of him highly? I don't. But for new people that haven't watched long enough and they just see like, oh, this channel has a lot of subscribers. Oh, they get views. Oh, super chats. Oh, yeah. Understand. I'm not good at what I do. So it's just like setting the standard that the numbers might give you an expectation that I'm good at what I do, or any of us. And reality of it is Dan's like the only true talent on the stream. Everybody else is retarded.
It's like
but
when
he's gay. But he's gay, so it kind of offsets the talent.
It's like when Jeremy describes when he first met me and he really respected me as a important creator and like big on YouTube, a rock star and stuff, and then he found out I was just retarded like him.
Sends me like he's like, text me, I'm taking a poop. You like a picture? What?
Yeah, that happens, man. Every time people have high expectations of me and they discover I'm retarded and they get disappointed. Yeah, bunch of mosquitoes here, man.
That's just Jay Hailstorm. Skinny Cartman with a 199. Savvy 0 stairs 1.
Yep.
We got to bump those numbers up for the stairs. Long Rua with a $20,000. Take my commie funny money, Cobra Man 111.
Thank you.
Thank you, Long Rua.
Make fun of him like you do with me.
Me?
Yeah.
Would never do that. I respect all of our amazing supporters here. Anybody that
Except
sends me, fuck you.
See?
The thing is, too, like, he's sending something that's like what equivalent to like $5 or something. Dan will just send in $2 of his own currency. Like, it'll be $2. It'll even out to like Jeremy owing Dan money.
Yes.
Grand Potato with a 199. Beardo's birthday wish. Please don't miss again. What? I don't know. Thanks, Grand Potato, for the 199. Carolyn.
Is Savvy falling down the stairs was your birthday wish?
Okay. Tara Lynn, for an 18 months, we changing it to Beardo a homosexual man now? No, we're not. We're not doing that, Carolyn. Stephen DeLeon with a $2. Beardo still can't beat Savvy in a 1v1. Dude, it wouldn't even be fucking close, man.
On Pokemon?
Yeah, she thinks she's in my league. Boba Fett for a 199. While we have 4 males, let's pull up Sophia Falcone. Oh yeah.
Let's
go.
I'm a fan.
Mm-hmm.
Here's some eye candy for you guys. Video games. Here we go.
Do some eye candy. Oh, okay. Ding Dong does it for a $5. Enjoyed Beardo's Horror Nights vid, and Jeremy, your Cobra cast at night have been killing it. Hell
Thank
yeah.
you.
Ding
Thank
Dong
you.
does it.
Thank you.
Oh yeah. Sophia Falcone.
Yeah.
I think we need a lot more women representation like this in our movies and our shows.
Absolutely, man. We're very progressive like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't
And
see
she's a little bit crazy.
Yeah, I don't think anybody is complaining about her in this show.
No.
So she's talented.
Yeah.
She's very talented.
She's very talented. Absolutely.
Very.
She's got nice tits too.
Great tits, American tits.
Look at that body. Like, yeah.
The Buzz CJC for a $5 for Dan. Favorite jujitsu choke and arm lock, or he's a fake Brazilian.
I'm a fake Brazilian, man. I've been putting out training jiu-jitsu for months. I need to start. There's a jiu-jitsu place like 10 minutes away from my home. I need to just get my butt there and start training. Yeah.
Grand Potato with a $5. Dan comes to the U.S. Turns out it's 3 monkeys in a trench coat. The gay carpenter for a $2. Dan's gift to Jeremy is Brazilian nuts. Thank you for the $2.
Here they're known as nuts.
Okay. Yeah. Reed Richard Stretchable Wang for a $2. Ask Jay and Jeremy is gay. Ask Jay what?
Is Jay in the chat?
Ask Jay.
That's Jay.
I didn't see him. Stephen DeLeon with a 5. I don't know what's more unbearable to listen to, Dan speaking in English, if that's what you call it, or Beardo trying to read. Thanks, Stephen DeLeon.
My English is
I appreciate you
very good.
too. Pre-tone for a 199. I collect my own kids in my hand like 3 times a day.
Yikes.
That is wild.
Yikes.
Mom sent in $1. Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom.
Rare Bear for a $5. There's only one Diddy I recognize, and it's Diddy Kong. That other guy should be called Puff Daddy or P. Diddler. Also, Jet Force Gemini is awesome. Well, I'm going to play it soon.
Hell yeah.
Golden Nuggets for a 5. Beardo has gone gluten-free, which means he's removed the bread from his DIC sandwiches. Oh, dick sandwich. Okay, gotcha. Thank you, Golden Nuggets. Mr. Wilson for a 5. Hey, all the 199 Dan, if you're looking for retro space games, look up Free Space 1 and 2, epic story and voice work by the late, great Robert Loggia.
Oh, cool stuff, man. I'll look it up.
Diz the Jizz for a $5. Can having the time of your life see that Gurmy, watch that scene, digging the dancing queen? Thank you, Diz the Jizz, for a 5.
Lord.
Bro, Final
Golden
Fantasy
Nuggets.
6.
Holy smokes. Golden Nuggets with a $5. Beardo being back feels right. All is well. Beardo fat. Steph farted. Krista pooped. Don't like the smaller format.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, my.
We just got a huge $200 super chat
Linko Kenobi
from Linko Kenobi. $200 fucking dollars. What's up, everyone? Tomorrow's my birthday, and I ask for two things. First, Trump to be our president once more, and second, to be officially monetized by the end of the year. Hey, Jeremy, the only reason why you hate Batman v Superman is because Batman beat the shit out of Superman. LOL, hail the 199.
Hail Linko Kenobi, and happy early birthday to you, brother. Keep up the grind. You've been uploading a lot of content, so hopefully you'll be monetized by the end of the year. It's a good goal to have, man. Thank you so much for the support. And no, the reason I hate BVS is because it's a terrible movie.
Shut the fuck
up. It is a really fucking bad movie.
No, it is
Bro,
You gotta wake up. You gotta lock it in.
Batman spends the whole fucking movie trying to kill Superman.
That's because it's called
Batman v Superman
versus Superman. You
doesn't matter. But then in the end, it's because he says Martha. Suddenly
That's
now,
not why? Holy
That's not
shit,
why.
bro!
Then why?
That's not fucking
Why?
Because he's reminded that he's a fucking person.
He literally says it doesn't matter if there's even a 1% chance. We have to destroy
because that's
him.
how fucking extreme he became.
If he's
And
a
it
regular
wasn't right.
person,
he didn't even recognize Superman as a
He
person.
didn't recognize his humanity at all. He assumed he was a dangerous threat
He
to the
said
world.
it doesn't matter if there's even a 1% chance. If he has humanity, that means he still has a 1% chance.
But he didn't even
That is
consider
not-
that.
He
didn't
Alfred
even consider it.
Fucking warns him. He's like, "Yo, that kind of thinking is dangerous and bad. That's the kind of shit that makes you a villain."
And he didn't realize that until Martha was said.
He didn't realize it
Fucking
until
retarded.
Superman literally triggers his PTSD about his mother.
So
the
if
last thing
Superman's
his
name,
father
so
Shut
if Superman's
the
mom
fuck
wasn't named
up.
Martha, he'd be dead.
Maybe.
That's so stupid.
It's not stupid.
That's
they literally
so
set it up at the
stupid.
beginning of the movie.
It's
the
the
last thing his
stupidest
father
fucking thing ever.
says to him is Martha.
Why
Out his
why
mother's
didn't she
name.
go ahead and say, "Hey, you don't think I'm human? I watched my dad die. Hey, I'm a shitty human, okay? So you can relate to me because I watched my dad
Because
die."
they weren't fucking talking to each other that
Well,
fight.
to be fair, Bruce Wayne also watched his dad die as well.
Yeah,
but he's not Superman.
No, but he's fucking Batman.
He's Superman, and he watched his dad die.
The world wasn't ready.
Puts his fucking hand up like he's a crossing guard at a school and tells him, "Don't save me."
That has
the fuck
nothing.
out of
That's
here.
not Batman versus Superman. You're talking about Man of Steel now. Stick to the fucking subject.
We can
You're
stick to the
wrong.
subject. The
You're
Martha
wrong.
scene
It's not
is
just,
horrible.
It is not just predicated on him saying Martha. It is
Okay,
the
so if
context
Martha
of the
does,
whole
so if her
fucking
name is
movie.
Tina, it doesn't trigger PTSD and Superman's dead.
No.
Save Tina. Who? Is he gonna stop and ask like who's Tina?
No, he's gonna fucking stab him through the chest.
It's fucking retarded.
It's not retarded.
It's not
And
retarded.
then Batman's like, "I failed him in life. I won't fail him in death." What the fuck? You just spent the whole fucking movie trying to kill him, and now you're best fucking friends?
He's not best
Jeremy,
fucking friends
they're
with
not
him.
best friends.
He literally realizes, holy shit, this guy is a symbol of hope to the world.
Jeremy, it's
And now
called
he's fucking
character
dead.
development.
I failed him in life, but I won't fail him in
gave his
death. What the
He
fuck?
gave his fucking life
Okay,
to save
are we
all
gonna
of us.
ignore the fact that this is the
Shut
death of
the-
Superman, an
shut
iconic
the fuck
storyline?
up.
Hold on, hey, the
You
death of
bi-
Superman,
oh, but I
funeral
almost
for
called
a
you a
friend,
fucking gamer word.
funeral for a friend is an iconic run in the comics, and we don't even get the proper payoff. We don't even
And
get
I have
to
never once
we don't even
defended
get to
Doomsday
see
being
the
in that
developed
movie.
relationship
I have
with
never
Batman and Superman, and
once-
they wasted the death of
Motherfucker.
Superman. They wasted
I have
it.
never once defended Doomsday being in that movie. I said it was a mistake. I've never said that movie's perfect, but you saying it's one of the worst movies ever made
It's fucking
is
shit.
fucking
Okay,
ridiculous.
The death of Superman
You
was
are
the
out to
biggest
lunch.
The death of Superman was the biggest comic book story
This
ever.
motherfucker
Okay?
is
And
wilding right
and
now.
and they just completely botched it and brought him back before the fucking movie. They killed him
I
and
don't
brought
give
him
a
back.
fuck that you were on Piers Morgan. Fuck you.
So that movie is dog shit. You destroyed
It
the
is
death
not
of Superman.
dog shit.
You
That's
destroy like
wild.
I have always wanted to see Batman and Superman on screen together, develop that relationship,
Holy
and
shit.
develop that
Okay,
friendship,
you
and
wanna
then
watch
seeing
Batman
Superman
versus
die.
Superman suck each other off. Sorry you didn't get your gay Batman Superman movie, okay?
So it'd be-
Batman.
So you think it's
Batman
gay
and
to see
Superman.
You think it's gay to see Batman going through emotional trauma because Superman died in the funeral
I think
for a
it's
friend?
gay for you to want Batman and Superman to fuck each other in a movie.
When did I say that? Would they
Just
call
a
each
little
other
bit ago.
Martha? Would that make you
You're like,
happy?
I wish they could be best friends.
Would they
and
call
make
each
out
other
with each
Martha?
I want to see Batman and Superman at the park holding hands and skipping and playing on the swing together.
I want to see something that honors the storyline in the comics that Zack Snyder destroyed in Batman v Superman. Yes.
No, you don't.
I just literally told you that, and now you're trying to spin it because you have no valid point.
Because you're a
you have no valid point. You don't have a valid point.
No, I have a valid point.
You don't have a valid point. You brought Piers Morgan into it.
To say it's bullshit.
You brought Piers Morgan into it because you didn't have a valid point.
I gave you a reason why the shit that you criticized that movie for isn't valid, and you had no argument against it. You went to fucking Man of Steel to try to argue against this movie.
I brought the death of Superman and the funeral for a friend up, which is exactly what they ripped off and destroyed in this fucking movie.
If you're going to get mad about comic book lines being destroyed and legendary stories being destroyed in comic books, you have to be mad at fucking Marvel for all of the ones that they fucking destroyed. You have to be mad at every adaptation that has never followed the comic books correctly.
That's not what I said.
I'm saying
that is the argument you're making.
No. I said a specific storyline that was iconic, that should have had a lot more weight, carried a lot more emotional value, and we don't get that. And
you
then
can say that about the Infinity Gauntlet with Infinity War and Endgame.
The throwaway line. Wait a minute. So I can't bring up shitty Man of Steel, but you motherfuckers can bring up Infinity War.
Because you're making a much broader
We're playing the
argument
same
here.
game you are right now.
You're making a much broader argument
No,
here.
I'm not. I'm making
Yes,
specific
you are.
arguments about death of Superman and funeral for a
That's
friend.
what we're doing right now.
He's out to lunch. This guy is a fucking asshole.
Because when Ben Affleck says I failed him in life and I failed him in life, I won't fail him in death. It's a bullshit line because we didn't get. You took that from the audience. You took the opportunity for the audience to see the Justice League suffering because Superman, the icon, died. We didn't get to see a proper scene of the Justice League going through that, which was super fucking powerful in the comics. Super fucking powerful, and it should have been powerful in the movie.
Again, I'm not arguing that was handled perfectly. I've never said that they should have done that. It shouldn't have been done differently.
No.
What I said though
was handled
you
horribly.
saying that Batman versus Superman is a dog shit movie.
It's a fucking
that has
horrifically
no value,
bad movie.
Is fucking wild as shit because of one criticism you have about the fucking end of the movie.
Bro, we live in a world where Iron Man 3 made $1 billion and Batman versus Superman on screen together for the first time couldn't even make $900 million.
Iron Man 3 was coming off of the back of Avengers. That was the first movie after Avengers.
And when Batman versus Superman, that was Batman's return after he was crushing it not only in just
Man
movies.
of Steel didn't make $1 billion.
Fuck off, because it was a shitty movie. My point being,
that's
my point being,
wild.
That is coke, dude. That's coke.
Man of Steel is a shitty movie. You act like that's the first time I've said that.
No, I'm not. It still pisses me off.
It's a shitty movie. But my point being
it's not a fucking shitty movie.
Batman, at that point in time, Batman was crushing it with the Nolan trilogy. He was crushing it with the Scott Snyder run.
He was not crushing it with he was crushing it with Batman Begins and The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight Rises was a huge disappointment. Enough of a disappointment that they didn't even let him come back. But enough of a disappointment that they didn't even bring Christopher Nolan back to do a Superman movie.
What? What are you talking about?
And also, none of Nolan's Batman movies made $1 billion.
What are you talking about?
I'm saying,
are you telling me that Warner Brothers rejected Nolan for Superman? Because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about right now. You are an absolute retard.
I'm saying that Christopher Nolan didn't want anything to do with comic book movies. And I guarantee a huge part of that is because of The Dark Knight Rises.
He fucking went to Warner Brothers. He's the reason Man of Steel was made.
No.
Yes, he is. You can look the shit up.
That shit was they were already talking about doing Superman movies.
No, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. David Goyer wrote an outline for a Superman movie, took it to Nolan. Nolan took it to Warner Brothers.
So David Goyer wrote the fucking thing.
And then Nolan made changes to it. Then Nolan went to Warner Brothers and showed it to them. They greenlit it off of Nolan's involvement. Nolan was involved with Henry Cavill being cast. Nolan was involved with Zack Snyder being brought onto the project, and he was a producer. Then he was an executive producer on Batman versus Superman.
So it's Christopher Nolan's fault that these movies suck.
Yes.
So it's Christopher Nolan's
Yes.
Okay, cool. So Christopher Nolan's
So shut the fuck up. They also went
Because of Dark
to
Knight
him.
Rises.
Shut the fuck up. They also went to Nolan, and he had to approve the Lego Batman movie. Look it up. But you're over here running your mouth saying shit like Nolan, what they didn't want to bring Nolan back. They made him sign off on Lego fucking Batman.
I said Nolan didn't want to come back.
You said they didn't want him. That's what you said.
Well, I meant he didn't want to come.
You're a fucking retard. Go fuck yourself.
We're all fucking retards. We just spent like 20 minutes arguing
It's
about
like
two fucking
Kenobi's
movies
fault.
in a fucking franchise that doesn't even exist anymore.
It's Linko Kenobi's fault, but he got his money's worth.
It is actually Kenobi's fault, and it was $200 fucking. It was worth it.
Thank you, Linko, for the $200. To be honest, in Batman v Superman, I thought it was ballsy. I thought it was ballsy to kill Superman in that movie. And I
this is fucking wild, bro. And the whole time, I'm trying not to get distracted by Dan showing off his stupid fucking games every 5 seconds.
I was trying to look at the games that were going by.
And the whole score in that final fight against Doomsday was fucking brilliant.
Fuck that movie.
It's a good movie.
Fuck that movie.
Thank you, Linko, for the 200.
Fucking $200, bro.
Curtis D of Montana for 22 months. Jeremy, one of God's special people, according to Pierce Morgan's people after the interview.
Somebody said this is the end of Geeks and Gamers. I'm like, bro, this is the reason I even got involved with Geeks and Gamers, was screaming at Jeremy about this movie.
We used to have a Facebook group. We had a Facebook group, and this is how me and Mike got to know each other, arguing over Man of Steel and Batman v Superman in the old Facebook group.
I even remember, because we weren't allowed to swear, and a couple times I got mad enough that we would swear at each other, and then I get a hit from like Siobhan, like, hey, like, chill on the language, okay? And I'm like, oh, my bad, sorry. Yeah.
Oh shit. All right,
Katrina VR for a 199. Forrest Gump from Gamers and Gays is here with us. That'd be Jay. Maz is missing Down syndrome corgi for a $5. Oi, Mike, please send me back home. I don't like your house. You keep breaking the toilet.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Tough.
Bad, sorry.
That's tough.
Sideways Stan for a $2. Pierce. And our next guest, who is a homosexual, Jeremy from Gamers and Games. T-Mac Gaming for a $5. Welcome to Jeremy from Gamers and Gays. Thank you for the $5. Yep. Bird up for a 5. Base Beardo. I checked out Space Invaders X this weekend. It's legit good. I'm telling you, man. Space Invaders X is fucking awesome. Thank you for the $5.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's like
Dumping Mac, because you guys didn't play it. You guys missed out.
That's like us bringing up, like, Batman is probably the most profitable superhero of all time in terms of movies, and we're all having like a discussion about like Batman 89, The Dark Knight Rises, and then Beardo's like, they're probably including the Batman and Robin movie, and they're probably including the Batman and Robin movie, and you know that's what really took it over the top. You're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, has no impact on the box office whatsoever. They're probably including Batman and Robin in that. Like, okay.
Yeah. You know, Batman and Robin was a movie that came out with Batman in it. Remember the Bat credit card? That
you guys are
cool.
fucking retarded. It's not even close.
Remember the Bat nipples? Those were pretty cool.
I've seen Batman and Robin maybe like 1 or 2 times.
Oh, it used to be on TV. It used to be on TV when I was a kid all the time, man.
I did not like Batman and there's Mega Man X3. I did not like Batman and Robin that much. Like, I didn't like it that much at first, but it's like I really developed like a hatred for it because it was like, you know, but then over time, like after Batman Begins came out and it was clear we were moving beyond that, like you can watch Batman and Robin now and just laugh at it as a comedy.
I think Batman Forever is severely underrated.
Forever's great, actually.
Yeah, Forever's great.
It's
Kilmer's like a legitimately good Batman.
Yeah, it's aged very well. It's aged very well.
The problem was all the like extra shit was a little bit. It was starting to go in the campy direction, but yeah, I mean the original. Apparently, the original cut was way less silly and goofy, and that's like people have tried to get the director's cut of that movie made, but it's never going to happen.
You also got to understand all those 90s and 89 Batman movies, all they had on TV regarding Batman was the 60s Batman show.
Yeah.
And it was like a goofy Batman. It was like a comedic
Campy,
Batman
yeah.
with exaggerated villains and that sort of stuff. So I feel like movies that like Batman and Robin were going a lot for that kind of feel.
The thing I loved most about the Batman movies before Nolan is Gotham. It just like the scale and the scope and the grand way that Gotham is presented is just phenomenal. I just
Gotham
love
was
it
like
so
its
much.
own character in those movies.
Yeah. I love Gotham, and especially in Burton's movies, but even into like Gotham in Batman Forever is really fucking cool too.
Yes.
I
it is.
don't really remember Gotham that much in Batman and Robin. I don't remember it standing out to me as much. I'm sure it does, but I just don't remember.
Yeah,
off
it's
the top of my
pretty
head.
iconic, but it's all surrounded by the goofiness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super Nintendo version didn't have blood, right? On here?
Yeah, that's correct. But there was a code to unlock the blood.
Dude,
We got
fucking
Psych
Mortal
Monger
Kombat's
for
so
60 months. Get AB on Tuesday night's main event now. That'd be crazy.
We'll see.
Movie times today for $2. Jer is the fig of the day every day. Thank you for the $2. We got Golden Nuggets for $5. Nah, just kidding. Nothing wrong with a smaller setting. Just 4 guys bonding together. It's more intimate, deaf, not gay. Schick for a $1.99. Tuesday afternoon's geriatric dinner.
Oh my god!
Look at that profile picture. What the fuck is
Holy
that?
shit, bro.
Golden Nuggets with another 5. Looking forward to Jeremy doing his Simple Jack impression on Piers Morgan.
It's really bad. I think. I don't know. It might turn out to be good.
Smegheads for a $2. Looking like 4-man panel. Keep up the good work, guys. Oh, liking the 4-man panel.
I don't think I've been that nervous on anything. Even like when I went on the Daily Wire, other shows, but like
Did you
was
wear
because
that weird collar shirt? Like,
no. I literally wore my hoodie, just the zip up hoodie. You know, like that's it.
Because you put on a collar shirt below the hoodie.
Well, but the thing was like, so the Daily Wire appearance, like they my camera fucked up. They wouldn't my high quality camera, like the one I'm not using it now. My webcam is what I'm using now, but like my real camera, the software that they would not work. So I had to go to my backup camera, which is not a camera that I had been using at all. So I just had to click to it at the last second, and I didn't know what it looked like. I couldn't see myself. It was inverted. I wasn't that nervous about that one because it wasn't this Piers Morgan thing. Like I knew I was on a time limit. I knew there was multiple people on the panel, and I knew that I couldn't be like I am every day. I had to actually be like respectable, and it threw me off. And I'm like thinking, I'm like, should I keep going? Can I rant? Can I say shit? I don't know. Whatever.
Did you use your SJW voice?
I did not.
That would be cool.
I did not.
Cool.
Yeah. I didn't get a chance to.
Cool.
JB username for a $50. Ever since Beardo's been taking the curve out, Savvy has been putting in overtime. Now she's on the IR. Do you feel proud of yourself, Beardo?
Yeah.
Thank you for the $50. Mozamboni with a $5. I saw Batman and Robin at the local Dollar Theater in '97. Remember those? I literally wanted my money back. I agree, though. Now it's a fun, crappy movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
We got X Van Reed for a $5. Love your music, Dan. Such a cool vocalist.
Thank you so much. Every time a compliment shows up, I keep waiting for the punchline.
Van Reed. It's Van Dread, right?
That would make more sense.
Yeah, Van.
What the fuck are we doing, man?
Van Dread. Yeah.
You were supposed to be reading books during the hurricane.
That probably that would have made more sense. Sorry, Dan Reed. My bad. Whoops.
Van Reed. When I heard him say Van Reed, I'm like, what?
Hey, you know what?
Somebody in chat just said Beardo ...
This was supposed to be a 2-hour show. We have 80 more super chats to get through.
They're not even mad. They're just disappointed. Holy shit.
Van Reed. Big Ounce for a $5. Gay Remy. What do you think of Asmongold going off on Palestine? He got banned from Twitch, and yes, his son is still there. Beardo, help Mike find his dad.
So obviously, he got banned for 2 weeks, and it's nonsense that he got banned. Obviously, I have the bet, and here's in my opinion, as someone that is fairly ignorant to the situation of what's going on, with the whole like Palestine, Israel, all that crap, don't care about it. I have the best position, because the best position is to just not care. Yeah. Because, dude, the people that are invested in this, they demand that you take a side. Mm-hmm. And then when you take the side that they don't want you to take, then they cancel you. Or either you take the side that they want you to take. It drives them fucking crazy when you're just like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Oh, bro. That one really pisses them off.
Yeah.
How fucking great your life must be for you to give a fuck about something that's not happening in your street. Like, I care if it happens somewhere near me, but the other side of the world, to be so much invested into that, is crazy.
Yeah. Somebody says fence sitting always works. Well, I would have to climb the fence in order to sit on it. I don't give a shit about it enough to climb the fence to sit on it. Yep. The only reason I mention it's because I constantly ask about it. I'm like, I know nothing about this shit. I care about
the whole thing about having to have an opinion.
I don't know nothing about no Viet Cong. Like fucking Muhammad Ali, bro.
Whenever I talk about it, I simply say all I know is when Trump was president, there were no fighting going on over there. So that's what I want to get back to. That's it. Yep. Simple as that.
There you go. And Zach with a $5. I just watched for Mike's hair.
Yeah, me too.
That's the same. I only watch it to watch myself.
That's a good stance to have. Margaret Riggle with a $2. Dan, where's Captain Bible?
I don't know where he is. He's not real. He's nowhere.
Cool. Grand Potato for a 199. Wing Commander the movie or Batman vs Superman?
Wing Commander.
Batman vs Superman.
Yeah, BVS. Chris B for a $5. What's cool about Batman v Superman is it didn't lose to Vandy.
That's pretty funny.
Ouch. Yeah. Booming Bob for a $5. Snake Eyes or Batman vs Superman. I know you like Snake Eyes. We got that one. Thank you. Topher Gooch for a $5. Christmas in Brazil is where Santa steals all of your shit.
Yep. Sounds accurate.
Reed Richard Stretchable Wang for a $2. Can we get our wrestling stream on Christmas Day?
Oh.
Dan will certainly be available for it.
But man, I found out that wrestling might not be real.
Yeah, there's a rumor that wrestling's fake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, it's not fake, but it's scripted.
Fake's the wrong word.
Look at Mike, all offended.
Watch your fucking mouth.
I am offended, bro. They're literally some of the greatest athletes in the fucking world.
It's a low IQ. It's a low IQ take from Beardo, which isn't shocking to anyone.
These motherfuckers could jump into any sport and like fucking dominate.
There's
well,
no fucking way.
Not McFoley. Not McFoley.
Even on ping pong?
They're not hitting a fucking 95-mile-per-hour fastball. I'll tell you that.
Some of them could.
Even chess.
No.
Even esports.
Look at this. They're literally some of the best athletes in the world.
They're athletic.
They're next level.
They're next fucking level, bro.
They're athletic.
They literally spend all of their time doing acrobatics and getting slammed into shit and not fucking getting majorly injured.
Dude,
the Rock, or not, that shit's not
The
easy.
Rock barely got playing time when he was at Miami. Okay? Brock Lesnar's the only one from that I remember that I know of that actually went pro in the NFL. No, I'm talking about the one that actually played pro ball.
Brock Lesnar's the only name that you fucking know.
No, I like Triple H too.
Well, I mean,
a lot of them are great bodybuilders.
You know, Karl Malone.
Yeah,
Karl
absolutely.
Malone got in the ring. He wasn't that great, but he's a great basketball player. He wasn't great in the ring. So what's your argument there?
Kurt Angle. No. Kurt Angle.
Yeah, what's your argument there with Karl Malone?
Fucking Mark Henry.
He's not a fucking wrestler.
Mark Henry, the world's strongest fucking man.
But what your argument is because wrestlers can't translate to this sport, that means they're not athletes. But then you have athletes from those sports coming into wrestling and they don't translate. So what's your argument there?
I'm saying neither of them translate.
Exactly. So it's not a point to go, well, wrestlers aren't great at baseball.
No, but Mike was saying that they can go pro in any sport. And I'm like, well, they're not going pro in baseball.
I said they're some of the most gifted athletes in the world. They could jump into any sport.
You said they could jump into any sport, not baseball.
Yeah, they could jump into any sport.
You did.
It doesn't mean, they're going to go play at the highest level in any sport that they touch. I said they could jump into any sport.
They are athletes, 100%.
They're phenomenal
Yeah,
athletes.
World class
sure.
athletes.
John Cena might be able to play in your Sunday church softball league, okay? But he ain't fucking jumping into not even the minors, okay? John Cena ain't playing minor league baseball, okay? He ain't even playing single A, okay?
Bro, Beardo's
John
coping
Cena
hard
might
right
be able
now,
to
bro.
compete in high school level varsity baseball.
Are
Listen,
you out of your
I don't,
fucking
I don't,
mind,
I think I don't want this. I don't want to argue for restaurant. So let's just all agree that Batman vs Superman sucks and move on.
No, fuck. See, this is what you get, Beardo, for fucking arguing against wrestling. Okay? Just let it the fuck go. Okay? Fuck!
Ministry of Wrong Thing for a $5. You guys see Aspen Gold got we got that one. Thank you. Wait, no, we didn't. He got banned from Twitch. He flew too close to the base sun. Yes. The Man in Black for a $5. J2 is worse because if it's in any way involved in any other DC continuity, it makes the real Joker a copycat. There you go. Fair point. Midgar Ninja with became a channel member. Thank you. We got Great Ghost for a 4-month recommitment. Jeremy was so tarded on Pierce's show. Even Pierce said, this dude is gayer than me.
He's not gay. He's British.
Yeah, they're all gay. Elson Barrett for a 27 months. Imagine Savvy showing her dad who her internet friends are. And it's the beginning of this stream making fun of her falling down the stairs. Hilarious.
Yeah, hey, chat mentioned that Macho Man played for the Reds. Go fuck yourself, Beardo.
Okay, cool.
So since Michael Jordan couldn't go play for a pro baseball, he must not be a good athlete.
Yep.
That's not at all what I fucking said.
That's pretty much what you said.
No, that's not at all what I said.
That's literally the argument you were making was that wrestlers
no, you
can't
sound
go.
retarded. You sound retarded for making that statement. Not
No, I
me.
didn't, because you're basically saying, well, because
That's
John
not what I
Cena
said.
can't leave the WWE.
We were talking
and
about
go play
wrestling.
pro baseball.
We were talking about wrestling.
He's not a great athlete. Well, Michael Jordan couldn't go play pro baseball either, so I guess he's not a great athlete.
Okay, and you know who else could though? Bo Jackson could play football and baseball. Deion Sanders played professional football and baseball.
Jackson.
Why'd you say Why'd you
Oh, shut the fuck up. Jeremy, if we made fun of every single time that you fucking stumble on words,
I wish Danky could.
We wouldn't
clip
get through
that,
the
how
fucking
long it took
stream.
them to figure out what was happening. He's like, what? It was like the wheels turning for a second. He's like, oh fuck you. He's don't make fun of me.
What we need to start doing, every time Jeremy fucking stutters, we need to point it out. Because he does it a lot, and none of us says jack
We will
shit.
never get through a fucking stream if that happens.
Or both for a $5. Hit 200 subs today off of a video on that terrible Laura Croft show. That's for the first thanks, maybe, for the inspiration, guys. Hail the 1 and 9. Man buns are gay and Beardo fat.
Hell
Thank
yeah.
you for the
Congratulations.
$5.
Primal
Yeah.
Rage was
that's
awesome,
awesome.
by the way. Primal Rage was a badass
Primal
back in
Rage
the day.
was legit, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that game is so fucking cool.
C Stubbs, or maybe it's Stubbs, became a channel member. Thank you. We got Quentin Edwards for a 3-month recommitment. How y'all feeling about Penguin? I love it. I feel it should be called Sophia and Victor guest starring Oz. I haven't felt this hoodwinked since Detective Blake Rises. I like the Penguin. I'm
I'm digging
it.
the Penguin. I'm digging the Penguin so far. I think it's really good.
I think he's a major character in the show. The entire plot centers around him and what he's doing. Just because we're being informed of what other characters are doing, like Victor's kind of the audience proxy and stuff, does not mean that the show isn't about him. Like other shows where it's like, oh, he's not even in his fucking show or whatever. Like Penguin is the only reason that anything is happening in the show. Like he is the reason the plot is what it is right now. So
and the fact that the actress playing Sophia is just so fucking good, and it's not that she's just hot. Like she's actually good too. She's actually like portraying the role good. She's
All
actually
the acting
really
in the show is good.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And her being hot is obviously a positive.
Yeah. The Old Guard for a 38 months. The moon is flat, guys. It's official. Exactly.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying.
About that Superman thing. That's not how the fucking. Oh my god.
And Jeanette for a $40 for Savvy's Painkillers Fund. Get better soon. She's on too many painkillers. She might fall down the stairs again.
Yeah.
Stephen DeLeon with a $5. Savvy got so high she forgot how to walk and just threw herself down the stairs. Likely.
Yeah.
That
Likely.
sounds about accurate, actually.
That's pretty white girl. Yeah. That sounds about right.
Black Kane with a 5. So we have White Steven Spielberg, Mike, but where's Black Brando Sanderson, Jay? I see Beardo survived Milton. That's unfortunate. Appreciate it.
Wow.
Thanks.
What the fuck?
Thanks. Beardo's Wiener Emporium for a $2. All inclusive. We accept all your shapes and sizes.
Jeez.
Rissa Faye with a 2 months. Change my photo. James Gunn head is just behind Sean Gunn's head. I have to say I'm a big fan. P.S. Batman vs. Superman sucks.
I appreciate Beardo powering through. He's trying to power through.
Albert Not a Retro with a $5. That trailer does nothing for me. I barely remember the movie.
I just like see Beardo. Oh, like welcoming people. I'm dying.
I don't even know what you guys are laughing about anymore. I've read like 5 super chats.
The Wiener Emporium, bro. That shit's so
Godline.
It's a very good one. Everyone point and laugh. Holy
Cider hype.
shit, bro.
Those super chats keep blocking my face.
Yeah, what are you doing, Beardo?
I'm just waiting. Cider hype for a $2. Man of Steel sucks. Sad Man is not Superman. No bueno. That means not good for my Spanish-speaking friends.
Great super chat.
RCTCB with a $2. The DC Snyder trilogy is a 10 out of 10. Shut up, Jeremy.
It's not a 10 out of 10.
Such an echo
As much as I like it,
chamber.
it's not a 10 out of 10.
Bro. Come on. Like,
Yeah,
so are
10,
you including
10 out of 10 is rough.
Are you including BVS the theatrical cut since that one's the flawed version, or are you gonna put the extended cut in there, the DLC version? Both of them are shit, by the way.
No, I think Extended Cut's better by a lot.
The Snyder Cut?
Hey, listen.
The Snyder Cut is awesome.
Yeah,
the
man.
Snyder Cut's fucking rad.
Hey, here's some out-of-date milk, guys. Oh, it's bad?
You
Hear
keep-
me
you
add
keep
more
using
outdated
that.
milk. Let me add more out-of-date milk, and this will make it better. No,
But that's not
more
what it-
Snyder
not
bullshit
what it
doesn't
is.
make Snyder bullshit better. More
That's not what
Snyder
happened.
garbage doesn't
That's
improve on Snyder's garbage.
The Snyder Cut was good.
No, it
The
wasn't.
Snyder Cut was good.
Yes, it
yeah.
was.
No, hold
Yeah, it
on,
was.
hold on. Snyder Cut was the best of the 3, but I'm just talking about, like, you're talking about the Ultimate
Look at this
Edition,
motherfucker
though.
walking his
No,
shit
I'm
back.
talking
He's like,
about
"Wait a
the
minute."
Snyder Cut.
No. Motherfucker, I was
Batman v
arguing.
Superman Ultimate
Shut-
Edition?
Yes, that's what I was
Better.
talking about.
That's
Better
good too.
version.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
It's significantly better than the
dog
theatrical
shit.
cut.
It's dog shit. Now, but out of the 3 movies, the Snyder Cut of Justice League probably is the best. Maybe. I don't know. The first 45 minutes of Man of Steel, I think, are fantastic. It's after that's where I hate it. But Man of Steel is a really good movie about an alien coming to Earth and finding his place and letting his dad die. It's a really good movie.
That's wild.
You know what's
Mike
a good
Goss.
Zack Snyder's movie? Sorry, Biro.
300.
300.
Yeah.
And that's because he didn't mess with the original material. It's exactly almost a carbon copy of the comic.
Zack Snyder's best movie is Watchmen.
Yeah, that's true.
That's another
Watchmen
good one.
And
Is
also,
a
once
masterpiece.
again, the director's cut of Watchmen is yeah, it's fucking phenomenal.
Watchmen is a masterpiece.
Yeah.
Mike Noss with a $5. Sorry, but I don't have high hopes for Gun Superman DCU, especially if Crypto talks. Also, Man of Steel flight scene with the John Williams score is epic. Thank you, Mike Noss. Samuel B with the $2 on Jeremy's planet. The G means gay. Thank you, Samuel B. Not a retro with the $2. John Morrow's Savvy's Dog 2028. Sideways Stan with the $2. Savvy is one of those chicks from the infomercials. That's always falling down and shit. Help!
Danky,
I need life support.
Danky, get on it, Danky.
Yeah.
Are you here?
Light his ass up.
Get one of those and put Savvy on. That's gotta be main
Have you
event
fallen
intro.
alone at home and you don't live with anybody who loves you?
Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. We'll play it right now.
Larry for a 52 months. Play the 1978 Superman movie trailer. Chris Reeves is Superman and Clark Kent. He played 2 different characters perfectly. God bless Chris Reeve, R.I.P. Shout
Agreed.
out. Thank you, Larry
Agreed.
for the 54 months. Jason Yankovic with a 5. Savvy was too distracted by new Pokemon lore and fell down the stairs. Likely. Ministry of Wrong Thing for a 1-9. Luckily, Savvy's bush cushioned her fall.
It's wild.
C Stubbs with a 5. Hey, what's up, everyone? It's my birthday today. I just turned 25. Unfortunately, had to work today, but glad I get to listen on the job. Hail. Hey, happy birthday, C Stubbs. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Do Guy with a $5. I'm glad Beardo got through the storm unscathed. I knew he could outblow a hurricane.
Fuck. That's
Good one.
wild.
Charlie
Yikes.
Thompson with the 5 months is high.
What's with the
I don't know.
profile pic?
Justin Martens with a 5. Beardo trying to take Savvy out to get out of Pokemon Challenge. Seems sus. Hashtag fear the Savvy. What? Don't disrespect me like that. Master Gala with a 5. White girls always lose against dogs because it's their weakness. But now that Savvy's foot is injured, she lost half her value. Still love you, though. Yeah, she can't sell feet pics anymore.
Nope.
Exacting Cloud with a $5. Trumpy Trout has an awful Trump impression. Somehow Beard's impression is worse and BVS is misunderstood and overhated.
There's
You
a
got
lot
a few
of mixed
things right in
feelings
there.
in that. Yeah, it was kind of
Sim City
You're
2000.
all over the place in there.
Yep.
Bird up with the $2. Dan Vasquez takeover.
Yes.
Exarcoon with a 5. Did Beardo or Benology with 2 Ys push Savvy down the stairs? No comment.
Probably both of them together.
No comment. Warbreer for $2. Why does Jeremy think we fans think of him highly? Snorum for a 5. Jeremy, Pierce might be testing you to be the new retard, the guy that makes the other guests look good. Warbeer with another 2.
Hey.
Meek, on the other hand,
right,
should
we
be
got it.
thought of highly.
We've got it. I've got some video footage of Savvy falling down. Here we go, right here.
Dude, that's fucking great.
Last year, over 3 million people were disabled.
It's fucking, this is
Oh
so
my
good, bro.
goodness.
Oh shit, that's good.
up! Can't get up!
That's fucking bad, bro. That's so good. But fucking awful.
Oh my god. Can I go back real quick to the face that she does? Yes, that's it. Look at that.
Ah! She just found out that she was the stunt person for the
It's
commercial,
over.
too. Yeah.
And at that moment, she
At
knew
that
she
moment.
fucked up.
Jeremy, are you doing Cobra Cast tonight?
I'm not. I got some other stuff I got to do.
All right. Well, tomorrow you got to cover this Jimmy Carter thing, by the way.
Yeah, that he voted.
Bro, and he's like in the wheelchair, like
Yeah, I
he's
know.
not moving. Like it looks like he's not. He's just like
It's bad.
somebody
It's
said that's in bad taste, and somebody said wheeling him out in the middle of the day like that.
Yeah, it's really
Bro,
bad.
I've never seen anything like that before. That's so wrong.
Yeah, it's awful.
Fucking weekend at burning the president in the United States to vote.
Yep.
Oh God, bro.
The Wolf Frame Heart for a $5. Batman vs Superman is trash. Hashtag rescue Dave Filoni's dog. Thank you for the $5.
Right. That's an accurate super chat.
Dragon Dan with a 14 months. I'm upset that I can't make it to San Antonio. Only a 4-hour drive too. I might be the only one that would call Jeremy sir instead of Fig, so it's for the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to work on that, brother.
Sorry you can't make it, man.
Terra Crystal with the $2. Favorite eye candy. Wicked Virtues pirate costume. Okay. All right. Roblox head Leslie Hevlin with the $2. Beardo looks like he smells like raw butt and banana.
What's wrong with bananas?
Margaret Riggle with the $2. Dan, close your window.
No.
Warbreer with the $2. Beardo and Mike aren't wrong. I know we're not. I'm always right most of
Wouldn't
the
go
time.
that far. Wouldn't go
Steph
that
the
far.
Cripple with a $5. Gurmy, did you see they released Backyard Baseball 97 on Steam randomly a couple days ago? They did?
No, but that's awesome.
I might need to jump on that.
I want to play Baseball Stars.
Shadow Saiyan with the $5. I'm with Batman. Get these illegal aliens out of here. Okay. Sure. Beardo's Dick Tickler with the $2. Dan practices jujitsu in local bathhouses.
We don't have bathhouses. Do you think this is ancient Rome or something?
Yeah.
Street Racer. Street Racer.
NTR Uncle with a $5. My neighbor's wife also thinks Batman vs Superman is a good movie. Don't worry, Jeremy. I'll correct her. Bring back Bragging Rights, you giant culos.
I've never played. I've always wanted this game, Street Racer. I didn't know it was on PS1 though. I can't find it anywhere at like my local stores. Like I want it on Super Nintendo. I'm going back. We got to look at that one. So Dan, keep your eye out for Street Racer. Okay.
What?
Street Racer. I want this game.
I was distracted.
It's got like the Mode 7 graphics from like Mario Kart.
Yeah, I'm noticing that it's very Mario Kart-esque.
Mm-hmm. I really want this game.
Street Racer. Okay, I can sell it to you if I find it.
Fuck you.
I'll sell it for $1,000.
It's pretty. To be fair though, it is like the copy on Super Nintendo is pretty expensive, from what I hear. It's a pretty hard one to find.
What about the PS1 copy?
I didn't know there was a PS1 copy until I just saw that comparison. So
a lot of those comparisons are showing PS1 Japanese games. So we had a lot of different versions of SNES games that didn't release on the United States on the West, but released in Japan for the PS1.
Gene the Machine says we never got Street Racer in the USA for Super Nintendo.
Yeah,
That's one reason why I probably never saw it.
Oh, but if you find it and you can get a PS1 that's region free, Japanese games are dirt cheap on eBay.
Okay. Hurry up, Beardo. What are we doing?
Holy fuck! You're having a fucking orgasm over Street Racer.
Hey, 25 minutes.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Jason Cole with a $2 nerd fight. Thank you, Jason Cole. John Morrow for a $10. I've been getting into gaming myself lately. Picked up Starfield, and I gotta say, it takes a long time to get going and seems really boring with a lot of random rants in it. Feels just like a Beardo stream.
Fuck.
Oh, wow.
All right, John Morrow, have fun getting up the stairs, buddy. Evil Black Cat with the $5. It's like watching an intellectual argument unfold in a special ed class. I need popcorn.
Yeah.
Thank you for the $5. That's very kind. KC Cheeto with a $2. That just went BVS. Welcome to the Superdome. And here's Dan. Ooh, look, retro video games.
Yeah, me and Jeremy are screaming at each other. And Dan's like, I found this Nintendo game. I was walking on the beach and I tripped over something. And I said, what is that?
Hey, just trying to entertain the people who don't give a fuck.
Piker Angelo with the $2. Kiss already. That's gay. Savage Talk with a $5. Jeremy, if you are DC and gay, maybe the biggest story ever. If you are a Marvel fan, it was just gay ops.
What?
Thank you for the $5.
By the way, Savage Talk, I hear you're doing well after the hurricane. So,
love to hear that. Ubi with a $10. Mike and Jeremy just going at it. Beardo just picking his beard. Meanwhile, Dan is doing a box opening of some Portuguese games. This is autistic as fuck, and I'm loving it. Hail. Thank you, Fubi.
It's Wing Commander, man. Respect Wing Commander.
VJ the Vigilant with a 199. Zach crammed 80 years of storylines in one movie.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Ministry of Wrong Thing for a 199. Jeremy is gay, but I ain't gonna lie. Batman v Superman is mid.
Mid is way too nice.
You gotta watch the Ultimate
That's what
Edition.
I'm fucking saying. You just can't.
Mid is way too nice. All right.
You just can't let shit go.
Mid is way too nice for that fucking shit movie.
That's wild.
Yeah, you gotta grow up.
Yeah.
RSE Elman with a $2. Watch Batman v Superman being filmed in Detroit. There you go. That's cool.
Yeah.
Beardo licks windows for a $10. Jeremy mad at Batman v Superman for botching Death of Superman, but not Nona absolutely wrecking Nightfall in The Dark Knight Rises is wild.
Come on now.
Well, hold on. Well, it's not Nona, it's Nolan. Beardo doesn't know how to forgive the.
He said Nona.
It's Nona.
I know.
It's
I know.
Nona.
But no, I've said that Nolan took a lot of liberties that a lot of people don't really hold him accountable for in all three movies.
I do.
Well, you're a fucking retard. But
you make me so
I'm a retard in who's right.
No, but I have no problem admitting that Dark Knight Rises is probably Nolan's worst film. I'm not here to tell
trash.
That's fine. I will acknowledge that it's a really not a good movie from Nolan's perspective at all. It's his worst movie probably. I still like it. You motherfuckers are trying to tell me BBS is some fucking misunderstood masterpiece bullshit.
I never fucking said masterpiece.
If you're gonna fight, if you're gonna fight, at least let me show my stuff. Thank you.
You said it was one of the worst fucking movies ever made, and I said you're out of your fucking mind. It is not that bad.
It's one of the
You
worst
can-
comic book movies ever made. Yes,
It is not one of the worst comic
Yes,
book
it
movies
is.
ever made.
Yes,
That's
it is.
fucking wild.
Batman
BVS?
v yeah, BVS. Yeah.
Oh, you're on crack.
No, I'm not.
You're on your fucking
No, I'm
That is
not.
fucking
No, I'm not.
crazy.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I have expectations of Batman and Superman on screen for the first fucking
This
time.
is the motherfucker talking about how he likes David Ayer's Suicide Squad more than James Gunn.
Again,
I don't wanna fucking
are
hear
you
what he has
asking?
to
Hold
say.
on, hold on. Am I saying it's a good movie? No. Am I saying people that hate it are wrong? No. When you
I
tell
bet you
me
got
Suicide
real
Squad
excited that Deadshot got race swapped.
No, I don't think it's a good movie. I find it fairly entertaining because of the low standard that the DC cinematic universe had given me up to that point.
That's wild.
Because they were all shitty. The Suicide, or was it Suicide Squad? It's not the Suicide Squad, right?
It's
Suicide
just
Squad's the
Suicide
first one,
Squad.
yeah. So I found that one to have a little more. I liked Harley in it. I thought that the chemistry of the cast was fairly good. The action was decent, but I don't think it's a good movie. So if you're going to tell me that Suicide Squad's a bad movie, I'm going to go, I agree, and I like it. I tell you BVS is a bad movie, you're like, no, it's not. It's
not a bad
masterpiece.
movie.
It's a masterpiece.
I
It's
never said it was a
fucking shitty.
masterpiece.
Not a
You can
masterpiece.
I
like
would
it.
never
You can like it.
call that movie
You
a
can like it,
masterpiece.
but it's still a bad fucking movie.
It's not. No. That's no.
There's nothing wrong with
It's not a
liking
bad
bad
movie.
movies. There's nothing
But it's
wrong
not
with
a bad
liking bad
movie.
movies. That's
It's not a perfect movie.
that's the
It doesn't
problem.
make it, just because I say it's not a bad movie doesn't mean it's automatically a fucking masterpiece or doesn't have problems. I've
It's
admitted that it has problems. I
dog
gave the movie
shit.
a 7 out of 10 when it came out. Okay?
It's dog shit.
And I think the director's cut is significantly better,
Fuck the director's cut.
but it is not perfect and it's not without flaws. But it's not the fucking worst comic book movie ever made. That shit's wild, bro.
It's definitely right there at the bottom.
No, it's not right there. That's fucking wild. Oh my god, dude.
I have standards for Batman and Superman on screen for the first time. Clearly, Zach and you guys don't. I do.
Clearly, Zach, bro.
I have standards too, and that's where The Dark Knight Rises is complete and utter trash.
You think that's going to aggravate me, but I agree it's not a good movie. I like it, but it's not a good movie. The problem is you weak beta motherfuckers have to have me agree with you. Okay?
Argument lost right there. Calling us betas. Argument lost.
Bro,
Look how worked up. Look at the emotional reaction I got out
stop.
of you. You're like women. You just get worked
I gotta
up.
stop myself from using all the gamer words and getting this channel demonetized, motherfucker, because that's the thing. You act like, oh, you're getting emotional. Oh, you like women. Fuck that. Because realistically, that's not how this really goes. All right? Normally, listen, back in the day, when people had an argument like this, they went out back and they shot at each other in a duel. That's how this shit ended. Okay.
Yeah, and then Zack Snyder came along and they all had slow-mo. Okay. And there had to be rain in their shoot off, okay?
No, I'm not struggling with a comeback. I can't say what I want to say because I can't say it on YouTube. They have standards that I'm not allowed to break. I almost said so many words that I can't
Go out
say
there
out
for the
loud.
back alley, the back alley standoff, and all of a sudden it's raining. We all have to be sad and emotional like Zack Snyder wants us, and then it's all slow mode.
At least one of us is getting shot at the end. Okay?
Thank
That's
God
all
for
that
the
matters.
Matrix. If it wasn't for the Matrix, Zack Snyder would never be able to make fucking movies. Thank God
That's
he ripped that
fucking
shit off.
wild, bro. Oh my god.
All right, continue.
This
Let's go.
motherfucker.
Read some super chats. What do we
Zack
wait?
Snyder
Read.
ripped off the Matrix?
Read, Beardo.
When did
Fuck.
wait, hold on. Am I missing something? Zack Snyder ripped
No,
off the
but you're
Matrix?
giving Jeremy more time to say stupid shit.
The fuck
I
what-
need
what
you to
the fuck
keep
does that mean?
reading.
The slow-mo.
Oh,
Oh,
my
jeez.
god. I
Oh,
need you to
jeez.
Like
read,
every
Beardo.
scene,
Not
every
the
scene,
slow-mo.
everything is like moving. I was going,
Beardo licks windows for we got that one. Thank you. Yeah. Jake Stanley with the $2. Terrifier 3 is better than Batman v Superman. Beardo fat. Thanks.
yes.
Johan creates with the $10. Can we all agree that none of the DC Marvel movies have been spot on from the comics? Can we all agree on that? Yes, this is true.
But
100%,
BVS is significantly worse.
Fuck. Fuck. I gotta stop.
Jeremified for a $5 says loud noises. Thank you.
I like video
Llama
games.
Pajamas with a $20. Jeremy, you are right about the death of Superman. The comics got it right. I remember buying and reading those comics as they came out. The story was epic. Still have them comics packaged and stored somewhere.
It was
There you go.
amazing. I remember having like legit like I was drawn into seeing these powerful superheroes mourning the death of Superman, and they were all like, these are superheroes that can accomplish anything, and now they're watching the symbol, the person that was the standard dead. Like, that was powerful shit, and I want to see that on screen.
Yeah, it was just like when I left Twitter.
That's why. What is that? What is that? I'll look it up here in just a minute. But there's this YouTube channel that did the death of Superman better than BVS. It's a fucking YouTube channel. Yeah, that's it.
And what do they do? Take clips from Man of Steel and take clips from the Dark Knight movies, and then try to piece together a Death of Superman.
They took a clip. This was even before. This is what I think. This might have been like after Batman Begins with the Dark Knights, when he pieced all of it together. Somebody's going to tell me what it is.
Is it Brandon Routh Superman?
It's Brandon Routh's Superman, and
You might have shown me this before.
It's fucking fantastic.
Yeah, it sucked.
No, it does not. You're fucking retarded for saying that, and you're gay.
A serious man with a $5. Jeremy is gay. Martha. Guess Jeremy is not gay. Character development. Batman v Superman is good. Mike and Beardo are not retarded. Thank you for the $5. Ministry of Wrong Thing for a 5. You do realize this is all going to get clipped by your detractors, Jeremy. Maybe stop screaming at the black guy? Question mark.
Fuck him.
Beardo licks Windows for another 10. Well, I mean, the OG DCU plan was Batman being killed by Darkseid, being the big death in the universe, and Batman being the way more popular at the time. Makes sense to build that to over Superman's death. I don't know if that's the OG plan. I don't know if I fully agree with that. Zack Snyder was doing The Dark Knight Returns. And what the initial goal and plan was Justice League 2 was going to be completely in that nightmare universe where Lois Lane dies and Superman is just absolutely batshit fucking crazy.
Bro, remember when they had walkthroughs on magazines?
This motherfucker. Beardo, if you don't keep reading.
Dude, I remember the Scholastic book fairs at school, and you can buy the cheat code books.
Yeah.
Those are fucking awesome.
What are we doing?
Thank you, Beardo Looks Windows. Jeremy the Cyborg for a $10. Ask Jay why people are talking about Reed Richards' stretchable Wang. We'll ask him.
All right, look at this right here. This is better than Batman versus Superman right here.
Fuck.
And we're not going to watch all of it. It's a 5-part series on YouTube. I will. Fantastic, though. This is better than BVS. Fan-made bullshit.
Oh, Kevin Spacey.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this didn't age well.
This is so good. Now, I don't know how long ago this was made. This is probably like 10, 12 years ago.
Jeremy, what are we doing?
Yeah, Jeremy.
Fuck off. Fuck off. This is really
Who the fuck
good.
is this? Who's that bitch?
Fuck off.
A bitch.
Here, let's.
No, don't be fast forwarding it now.
Yeah, don't skip it now, it's too late.
So remember the Incredible Hulk?
Yes.
They took the Incredible Hulk scene and they turned him into Doomsday.
That's gay.
That's not gay, man. This is fucking cool, man.
Being resourceful.
Yeah, fuck off.
It's gay.
Government's gonna take this very seriously.
Heisman says, holy shit, I remember that video. Yeah, man, this thing was like old school from back in the day.
That guy was a great Superman.
He was.
He was fine. He was a little boring.
It was the story around him. I think he could have been
The
good.
story was boring, but the actor.
And he
I
should
think,
not have
was
been
great.
Christopher Reeve Superman. He should have been.
Yeah, it's the Hulk. That woman is my future wife.
Kate Beckinsale? Is that her?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a whore.
Hey,
What the fuck?
it's my fiance.
Have you guys ever seen the Superman versus Incredible Hulk, like actual CGI fight videos on YouTube?
Anyway, shut the fuck up.
No, but I know this channel.
Here's
this channel
fantastic.
you got 14. This was made 14 years ago. All right. So here's the channel right here. I'll link it. It's a 5-parter and it's fucking fantastic. And part 2 is the funeral for a friend, and it's so good. So this right here is better than BVS. This little 5-part YouTube series made with fucking special effects 14 years ago, better than Zack Snyder's bullshit. So
Fucking gay, bro.
there you go, right there. You're welcome, everybody. You will love it.
Hey, listen, I'm not saying Kate Beckinsale ain't hot. She's a fucking smoke show, but she's a fucking whore.
I just don't want to fucking give Jeremy any credit. It is pretty fucking cool, but fuck him.
No, it's fucking cool as shit, and you can go fuck yourself.
It is cool, but fuck you. That's why I don't give him any credit.
I just dropped the link to part 1, but like I said, you're gonna want to watch all parts of it. And I think he's got one spliced together where everything is all in one. But yeah, man.
Rissa Faye with a $10. The goats, Adam West versus Dean Cain. That would be a Batman versus Superman worth talking about. Adam West and Dean Cain?
Yeah, it would be like old as fuck Batman.
Yeah. Bring it on. Dean Cain's a better Superman than anything that.
You got to go dig up Adam West out of his grave.
Dean Cain's awesome.
Dean Cain's a legend,
great.
man.
He's a fucking great Superman.
He's a legend. Yeah. Eric K with a 5. Will Piers Morgan ever have the drinker and Gary on again after Jeremy? Did he ruin it for everyone?
I might have fucked it up for everybody, dude.
Mo Zinslack with a $10. The sexual tension in this group is next level. One question: how do I get the jizz out of the beard?
Beardo?
Just shut the fuck up. Thank you for the $10.
I'll be right back. Don't say anything stupid, Beardo.
Sure, I'll try. Horny Alf with a $5. Hail, I wanted to plug my 12-hour stream this Saturday to get my watch hours for monetization, chasing in on 600 subs. There you go. Shout out Horny Alf doing a 12-hour stream on Saturday. And Jeanette with a $40 for Beardo's remedial reading fund.
Remedial.
And that's what I said.
Remedial.
That's what I said.
Holy
the first
shit,
time.
Dan read it better.
That's what I fucking said the first time. Reading fund and Mike's GHD.
That's not what you said.
Mike, you didn't graduate high school?
What?
I don't know.
If I didn't graduate high school, I'm still smart as fuck. I can read. Remedial.
Jeremy
That's what I fucking said.
That's not what you said.
I said remedial.
Oh, look at that pink shirt.
Yeah, Beardo's pink shirt for $5. I don't give a fuck what Asmongold says. He will always be woke. Power through, Beardo. Power through. Thank you. Pre-Don Corpse with a $20. Beardo, check your email when you get the chance. Found a ton of more games, including 2 Power Rangers games for the SNES. Picks in an email. Also, Jeremy, your gate, sir. Thank you, Pre-Don Corpse, for the $20, and I'll check out that email, man. We got Savvy's Bean for a $1.99. Savvy, Joe Biden. LOL. I'm okay. I'm nicely tucked in.
Savvy Joe Biden.
She Joe Biden. Down the stairs. Yeah. Shadow saying for a $5. Jeremy has fake Crocs and is allergic to Battlefront 2. But it's okay. He'll join the Titanfall 3 lobby someday. Right, Jeremy?
He's
absent. Yeah. Jason Yankovic with a $2. Wrestling is scripted, but the action is real. They're just doing
comparisons. Oh, here we go.
Sure.
I will agree though.
What, Beardo? Go fucking say it.
Batman vs Superman does suck though.
Oh my fucking motherfucker.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were still talking about that. My bad.
Hood Blade for a $1.99. Y'all catch Transformers 1 yet? It was great. I want to watch it.
I haven't checked it out yet. I do want to watch it though.
Craig in the morning for a $2. Super Nintendo is superior to PlayStation 1. Run the poll.
I personally agree, although I feel like PS1 might win. I'll throw the poll up.
In terms of library of games, for sure.
Super Nintendo is the best system ever made, in my opinion. All right, I'm doing the poll right here.
I'll be very interested to seeing a poll between the Super Nintendo and the PS2.
Well, whoever wins this one will go on to face the PS2.
Because the PS2, to me, I'm between the PS2 and the Super Nintendo as my favorite console of all time.
Xbox 360 is my favorite.
And Jeanette for a $40 for Jeremy Stuttering Fund. Thank you, Anjanette.
Wait. What did you say? What was her name?
Nothing.
What was her name?
Anjanette.
What? Why did you say that name? I had a friend named Anjanette, and now I'm triggered. If it would have been any other word, I would be able to carry on. But that name just triggers me. Why did you say that name? Sorry, I just want to show how stupid BVS is.
That's
fucking
so
retarded
fucking
ass
gay.
fucking
Bro,
movie.
What's the name of that last hurricane? Wilson?
There are
Milton.
Milton.
I cannot say
Milton.
any of the words I want to
I
say.
had a friend named Milton. Don't say Milton. It triggers me. I can't continue on the path I'm on if you say a name of something that's
motherfucker.
connected to my past.
Listen to me.
What's
like,
worse,
just-
Hurricane Milton or BVS?
BVS. BVS.
Hayden Wayne for a $50. If you're a fan of TT, what is this? Telltale RPGs? Is that what TT stands for, Mike? Telltale RPGs?
Tabletop RPGs.
Oh, tabletop. Tabletop.
Holy
Okay.
shit, Beardo.
Listen, I don't play that. I don't play fucking tabletop shit.
Jeremy would have known that. He doesn't play tabletop RPGs either.
Jeremy's been on tabletop. So the fuck are you talking about? This Friday after FNT, I will be playing my first ever session of D&D.
Tales.
With Arudai Sevi, Maz, JT Savage, and Joe Rosie over on Moonskull 84, which is Arudai and Sevi's channel. Is a creepy story with a bunch of memes.
Oh yeah,
have
man. I
fun,
hope you have a good time, bro.
Hayden Wayne on your
D&D's
Telltale RPGs for a
Tabletop,
$50.
you fucking fuck. Like, bro, I'm already Beardo. I'm already on the edge with Jeremy of saying gamer words. You gotta be careful, bro, because I am.
Didn't Telltale
I'm
shut
gonna
down
do
like
whatever
fucking,
the fuck I want.
Does
gonna get
Telltale
called
makes RPGs?
Yeah, Telltale does make RPGs.
Woo!
Holy shit!
All right, just make sure you guys don't say any names that are from like my past. I don't need trauma. I need to focus.
Fuck up.
Okay.
I hate you so much.
I need to.
I hate you so fucking much, bro.
MV Perrick for a 5. I agree with Beardo. Good baseball take. Those guys aren't even competing in single A.
Yeah, good job. Yeah, agree with Beardo about he knows nothing about wrestling at all.
Knows nothing.
I know a lot about sports.
Nothing.
Yeah, apparently you
NTR
don't.
Uncle with a $5. Did you guys hear the Hulkerist is playing professional cricket? No black people there, brother. Who's the Hulkerist?
Does he mean the Hulkster?
The Hulkerist? The Hulkerist?
Hell, just stop before you say a word you don't want to say.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you for the $5. And Naklamon with a 19-month recommitment. Here's an alternative to streaming Fortnite for Halloween, Ghostbusters. If Jeremy plays it, he will go from my 75th favorite homosexual to at least my 25th, maybe 20 to 15th, depending on how he plays it.
The 360 game? I heard good things about it.
Yeah, it's really good.
Sergio Garcia for $2. BVS is the Cowboys of movies. Go Cowboys.
As we're talking about Madden.
Mo Zinslak with a $5. Snyder Cut is the smartest autistic kid in the class. Still a tard movie. Thank you.
Who the
Lee
fuck's
Kramer.
Madden
Lee
anyway?
Cranmer.
Sorry.
What was that?
I just don't know who the fuck Madden is in the first place.
Madden?
Yeah.
John Madden is a Hall of Fame head coach for the Oakland
Uncultured
Raiders.
swine.
Oh, really?
He was a coach for the Raiders. He won one Super Bowl or 2 Super Bowls. I can't remember.
And then he became an announcer, and they
Yeah.
named a game after him. And he was an iconic personality in the booth.
Yeah.
You know, as a commentator. And
I thought it was the company that made those.
yeah,
games.
John
The company
Madden.
is
It started out as John Madden Football, and then it evolved
Okay.
into Madden, and then it just became a thing. Madden 96, Madden 97.
Do you remember?
Sorry. Feels
Here you
like
go.
I just
Marble
disrespect a huge
Madness,
person.
bro. I loved Marble Madness. I fucking loved this game back in the day. Yes,
Oh, dude, I remember this.
Great.
Yeah,
I
Jeremy.
fucking love this game. What?
Do you remember the first cover athlete for Madden? Don't cheat. Don't look at the chat.
No, I'm not.
I don't know.
It's not Joe Montana.
Nope. Eddie George.
Really? Was it Eddie George?
From
Wow.
the Tennessee Titans.
I would not have gotten that one. Because I was thinking about so Joe Montana football, sports talk football, that was my thing for the Sega Genesis. And when I played Joe Montana sports talk football for the first time, I remember telling like my friends and my family, I'm like, we are never getting better than this. Like it will never get better than Joe Montana sport talk football. So that was what I was in. I wasn't into the Madden games that much until later on. Let me see if I can show you Sports Talk Football, Joe Montana.
Bro, I didn't know there was Mega Man for the Genesis.
Okay. This is Cope. It was Madden. That's false. No, the first cover athlete was Eddie George.
The Wieners.
John Madden was on the covers, but he wasn't a cover athlete. It was just his game. The first cover athlete was Eddie George. Come on, guys. You guys are better than this. Lee Cranmer for an 18 months. Hello, gay boys. 199 forever.
Look at that epic beard.
Look at that beard.
All right, do you guys want to see like the future? When I played this game for the Genesis, I was convinced that we would never get better than this right here. Are you ready to be blown away?
Yeah.
Wild, bro. Down on the 28-yard line. It's second down, 43 seconds. Being in the first quarter.
I was like, is this Genesis? This
yeah.
is Genesis?
Yeah. So loud.
Bro, the voice samples sound good for 16 bits.
Tackled immediately. Brings up 3rd and 20.
That's so good, man. That's good times right there.
Wow.
Hurry up, Beardo.
The Trillist for a 199 says, bo bad. Thank you for the 199.
Bad.
Grand Potato for $5. Savvy falling down is the guy in Stormtrooper armor falling down the bleachers. Thank you for the $5.
Oh,
Eric K
Mickey
with a
Mania,
5.
man.
Dan says, ew, about Wicked Virtue's pirate costume. He is confirmed a fig.
I said, hey, not you. Clean all the cum on your ears, Eric K, from your weird fetishes so you can hear me. All right.
Savage
Love
Talk
you,
for
Eric K.
$5. I sent it 12 years ago, Beardo. It was about the Superman run. The Fellowship helped a great deal. Still can, if they can't, hit up my kick to help. There you go. Thank you, Savage Talk, for the $5. Recef the Cripple with a 5. Remember, everyone, the visionary directors of Batman v Superman made Rebel Moon.
Exactly.
Listen, I'm going to be honest here. I don't have a fucking argument against Rebel Moon. That's dog shit, and it absolutely made all of his shit worse. Even Watchmen.
Rebel Moon is better than BVS.
That's fine.
That's crazy.
Bro, I almost put my fucking fist through a
Because
wall.
you know what Rebel Moon doesn't have? Rebel Moon doesn't have Batman and Superman in it to destroy.
Fucking shit, bro. You're out of control.
Rebel Moon is
you're
better
on
than
another
BVS.
fucking planet, bro.
Because
smoking
Batman
something.
and Superman aren't in it to be destroyed.
Bro, you're smoking. You're on some kind of drug like never before seen, bro.
I'm just telling you.
That's wild shit.
Some kind of
Cope
drug
is one
never
hell of a
before
drug,
seen.
man.
Fucking
Remember when this was
hell,
supposed
bro.
to be a 2-hour show?
Hurry! Well, you're reading too slow.
Oh no! Don't put this on me. You're not putting it on me.
You've
Who
had
am I
multiple
putting it
pauses,
on?
Beardo.
Oh, that's
You've
what
had
she
long
said.
You and
pauses.
Mike,
You had some long
motherfucker.
pauses. you need to take some
Beardo.
initiative.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Listen, when I was reading
Cope.
super chats, we got through them really fucking fast.
Yeah, why did you
because
say
they
that
weren't
name?
sending them because
Why did you
I
say
wasn't
that
reading
name?
them.
They sent a
Why did
ton
you
of
say
them,
that
Beardo.
name?
Hundreds of super chats, and I was through them all.
Oh, sure. Good
I
for
was.
you.
I
Not
have
nearly
fucking
as much
proof.
as I get, okay?
Oh, bro.
And guess what, Mike?
You're fucking
Neither of
coping.
us get to spend
You're
this money because it's
sitting-
fucking
you're-
Jeremy's money that I'm sitting here fucking reading.
Okay,
James
that's a fair
David with the
point.
$5. Did
That's
you
a fair
see the
point.
Harris Man Up ad? I think all the guys in it like other men. I wouldn't be surprised.
Can you not say the name James?
Shut the
Please.
fuck up.
It triggers me.
James.
You see how dumb of an
Motherfucker,
argument
bro.
it is, Martha? That's how dumb
It's
the
not
argument
even
is.
the same argument.
The stupid fucking
It's not the
scene.
same argument.
It's so dumb.
Oh my god.
K-Gel the Third for a 15 months Steel starring Shaq is my pick for the worst superhero movie. Yeah, it's not a bad entry there.
NBA Jam.
Yeah.
It's
NBA.
Is the new Crow remake essentially is that a comic book movie?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Technically.
I guess. I mean,
Crows
honestly, like,
from
but
comic books.
That might compete with
but
Steel.
well, I mean, do you want to put like how technical do you want to get? Because like the GI Joe live action movies are technically comic book movies because G.I. Joe had their Marvel runs all back in the day, you know? So like,
no, you gotta know what came first. What's the original medium?
well, but yeah, but like for G.I. Joe, the age of G.I. Joe with Larry Hama's G.I. Joe, which is what we know of all of the characters, that's a Marvel Comics run. That was where you developed the storylines and developed the characters, and then they would use that to sell the toys. And that's what we know today with like your Snake Eyes, your Storm Shadows, your Cobra Commanders.
Joe wasn't created
so
in
not
comics.
specific, no, but the real American hero, which is what redefined it. You know, so
Okay.
I mean, so on a technicality, you could say that. So, but G.I. Joe was created like a long time before then, but it wasn't what we know it to be now, or even into the 80s and 90s.
The original thing was a cartoon or
So
the toys?
it was a
or
toy,
what?
yeah.
The toy.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Andre CR for a $5,000. BVS is an insult to fans. It may not be the worst movie ever, but it's pretty bad.
We need a little more disrespect than that.
Rolando A. Ramirez with a $20. Jeremy's a real man for admitting he likes bad movies. Grow up, Beardo and Mike.
Yeah.
BVS isn't bad.
Exactly.
Mike, you're muted.
Thank God.
I said I've admitted I like bad movies. I don't think that's a bad movie.
BVS is one of them.
No, it's not.
That's all this comes down to. You can't
it's not
admit
bad.
that that's a bad fucking movie
It's
that
not
you
a bad
like.
fucking movie.
Butter Biscuit with a $2. Jeremy thinks Interstellar is good. Let's move on.
Fucking shit.
Ooh.
See, this is what happens, Jeremy.
I do like
And
of course. I think Interstellar is very good.
It's a very good movie.
Yeah.
But they'll tell you it's a bad movie, and they'll say it's okay to like bad movies.
Well, bottom line is Interstellar didn't have Batman and Superman in it, and it still made just
And
about
it had fucking Christopher Nolan, though.
Rolando A. Ramirez with another 5. Beardo, do the math on Spider-Man 2 for Sony and tell me they made money.
You know what though? Here, I got it right here.
Spider-Man 2,
Don't let him do it, Beardo. Just
no,
power through.
No, I agree
Which-
right here. Let's all agree. BVS isn't a bad movie. It's a terrible movie. Okay,
Beardo,
we
you
can all
gotta
agree.
Let him stop. Stop letting him stop you.
Ministry of Wrong Thing for 109. Did Beardo just say Dark Knight Rises us? What?
Dark Knight rides us. What are we reading?
No, I didn't say that. The Dark Knight
kinda
rides
sounds like you
us.
said that.
No.
Kinda sounds
Hey,
like you
can we
said
hurry
I say
up? Can we hurry up?
Dude, I'm fucking trying, man.
Can we power through?
Emo for a $5. Batman 89, Batman Returns, and the animated series are the only Batman things that matter. LOL. Also, happy birthday to me and the other October peeps. Hey, happy birthday, Emo. Arkham Batman is also fantastic. Heartbreak
yeah,
Zero.
Of course it is. It's much better than BVS.
I agree with that. Yeah, absolutely. Heartbreak
Actually,
Zero.
I shouldn't disrespect Arkham Batman comparing it to that dog shit. That's not fair. Arkham Batman is phenomenal. So
Heartbreak Zero with a $5. I heard that BVS is used as a form of torture in third world countries. I love Superman, but the BVS movie was grade A pig shit. Hail the 109.
we have a smart audience.
Oh. Mike Noss with a $2. Jonah Hex is the worst comic book movie. Oh, that's true.
It didn't have Batman and Superman in it.
Rolando A. Ramirez with a $2. Batman v Superman and Man of Steel are cringe edgelord shit. Now they're both good. Vandergraff with a $10. Jeremy, did you get the mask? And for the panel in a battle, would you take Mandalorian armor and weapons or the Predator's weapons and tech?
If we're talking about the same mask, yes. The Jason MAGA mask, if that's what we're talking about, it's fucking awesome. If we're talking about the same one, I plan on showing that one off in the future. It's really good quality.
Yeah, and you always take the Mandalorian stuff because he's basically invincible to fucking damage.
Yeah. Health Minister of Belgium with the $5. I just got done jabbing Ryan with my gigantic 10-inch booster. Peace. Eric K with a 2. Dan is gay. He wants Ken Beckinsale.
Who's Ken Beckinsale?
Oh my god. It's
Rolando A. Ramirez
Why did you
with
say
a
that
$5.
name?
Bro, this indie video makes me smile more than Zach shit.
Yes.
Go on Create
exactly.
with a 5. You guys ever see the fan-made film of Master Chief versus Samus Aran? That shit was fucking cool. I
I don't know
haven't
if I've
seen it.
seen that one. Is that like a death battle thing or something?
I haven't seen it
Eventually.
either. I don't know.
Eric K with a 2. Beardo, what? Chasing and closing are the same? What? What did I say that? I don't know.
Power through.
All right. Grand Potato for a 109. 1992 space
1992 space
or
movie
BBS?
all day
Dude,
over
you're-
BBS. All
Bro,
day.
motherfucker.
All day.
Anjanette with a 40. Anjanette.
Why did you say that name?
The horror host for a 10. Beardo can't play tabletop RPGs. All the rules are in books.
Yeah.
Jeremy, what's worse, cancer or Batman versus Superman?
So what's worse, cancer or cancer? Is that what you're asking me?
Holy shit. Can we get Dan out of here?
I'm just asking questions.
Is it like
Orange
3 in the morning for you? Go to bed, Dan.
Beardo, I still have my gold Mew card from Burger King. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Teresa Young for 18 months, enjoying the retro games. I grew up with Pong. It was new.
Let's go. Wow, that's 70s, early 70s shit.
Ministry of Wrong Thing for 109. Munchie Ninja. Why did you say that name?
Monkey Ninja.
Mo Zinslack for a $5. Beardo, what do you think about Adams going to the Jets? Is Wilson a bust in is Garrett Wilson a bust in fantasy? Also, what glory hole will you be at later? Well, I was going to answer your question, but thank you for the $5. I think the Jets are trash. Coach sipping Jamba Juice out of a straw for a $5. You guys need to look up the sound bites from the SNES game Super High Impact.
Okay.
Real Operative X for 6 months. Thought I saw Beardo in my front yard. Turns out it was just a flamingo with really scrawny legs. Eric K with a $5. Dan, maybe if you can clean the semen from your throat, people could understand you.
Oh my God.
That was good. That was good.
Pie Whack it with a 5. Dan, would ever do a stream talking about retro gaming?
What? All my streams are
Super Vast 3D.
Super Vast 3D.
Super Vast 3D.
Hey,
I'm
listen.
always streaming retro games.
So we're gonna be launching our exclusive membership stuff over on the Geeks and Gamers locals here in the future, like here in the near future. We actually just had a call with them today. They're really excited to work with us. We're gonna put a member goal, and when we hit that member goal, if we can hit it, whatever that number is gonna be, Dan Vask will run a retro Geeks and Gamers channel for us. Okay. There you go. I'll pay him.
What?
I'll pay him.
You're serious?
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Okay.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mazda's missing Down syndrome corgi for a $5. I used to like watching Geeks and Gamers and Tuesday Night's Main Event before Beardo was part of the G&G.
Damn.
But you're still watching.
But you're still here 3 hours into a stream. Still
Super chatting.
super chatting.
It's because of my hair. It's because of me and my hair. That's why.
Beardo's hairy cheeks for a $2. Beardo Asian.
Yeah.
That's a nice hat. Firefox with a $10 for Beardo. Have fun. Thank you for the $10. Elf, aka Beefcake, for a $2. Dolph, maybe Lundgren and
Lundgren.
That's what I just fucking said. They said London.
You said Lundgren.
No, I didn't. I said Dolph Lundgren.
No,
is
you
what I
did
said.
not.
You're fucking deaf, dude.
Why did
You're
you
fucking
say
deaf.
that name?
Dolph Lundgren. And Captain America was bad. Shadow saying for a $5. You know what's better than Batman vs Superman? Titanfall 3. It's so good. Jeremy is ignoring his Battlefront 2 promise. Also, your Crocs are fake.
Oh shit.
Go on, creates for a 5. I'll look it up and send you the link through Twitter, Jeremy.
Thank you.
Let's see here. Inspector for a $10. Sorry, a $5. What do you guys think of the meat shield mechanic in Call of Duty 6 that turns the lobby into a Diddy party so gamers don't get caught camping?
I'm very excited about Black Ops 6. I can't wait for it. It comes out, the 25th, 10 days from now? So did you play the beta, Mike?
Yeah, I played it. I love the beta.
Yeah, I was very happy with it.
Mike loves betas.
Why did you say that word?
Beta.
True Missile Gentleman on Rumble says, look at these pours with their fried bologna rubbish. I'm enjoying a panini. Is it panini? Made with aged suppressa provolone from the finest cows and imported Italian bread. Signed the 27% who have coupons. Provolone is great cheese, by the way.
It all comes out shit in the end.
Provolone. Get fucked.
Pepper Jack.
It all comes out shit in the end.
History Daddy says that Jeremy may be a homosexual, but he's right about BVS. All Snyder DC films are mid and boring. The Batman with Patterson You mean Pattinson is the best on-screen Batman. Now bring back Arnie as Mr. Freeze. Well, all Snyder DC films, I disagree with. I think that Watchmen's a fucking masterpiece, and I have never even seen. I've never even seen the director's cut. I think the theatrical cut is a masterpiece.
Well, the director's cut is a masterpiece.
Says Beardo fit because chicken legs are quite quick. Vault 95 says, thanks to Dan Vask, I found the despecialized edition of the OG Star Wars trilogy. I'm so happy. It's way better old school. Hail Vask.
Let's go. Awesome.
Jose says, I bought Dan the NES Championship Edition collector edition. He ghosted me on X. Jeremy, no, he hasn't been on X. He was kicked off.
His entire country got kicked off.
His entire country.
Exactly.
Jeremy Brito, do you want to also have you guys played Elite Beat Agents on DS or Rhythm Heaven? Great music games. I've not, but yeah, Dan's back. He's back.
I had Elite Beat Agents for my original DS. Yeah. Great rhythm game.
Wired Robot says, I don't know why we are fighting. Don't we all love each other, respect each other, enjoy being around each other? We all know Jeremy is just mad that Beardo straightened Mike's banana and not Jeremy's. I fucking hate all these guys. Hurry the fuck up, Beardo. What are we waiting on?
Yeah, what the
Black
fuck?
Cane with the $2. Beardo's legs or Batman v Superman?
Easily Beardo's
Maddening.
legs.
Madney. With a $2 says Martha.
No,
you're gonna scare Jeremy. Nandy with a $1.99. Would you rather watch Beardo read Supers or Batman v Superman?
Beardo read Supers because at least I'm getting money out of it.
Shadow Sam with a $5. Jeremy, serious question: Snake Eyes watch party or BVS watch party? BVS.
BVS.
Wow.
Daniel H with a $5 coming to you with another super chat from California, and tons of people I know who voted Biden are now going with Trump. Hashtag me so horny for Jeremy. What?
Well,
why can't you be a chick anyway? Go ahead.
Golden Nuggets for a $2 panel. Sounds like something Beardo is into.
Anal.
Troy News with a $5. Did y'all ever watch a fan-made Batman's Dead End? It was pretty much Batman versus Alien versus Predator. It was epic. Never seen that one. Beardo likes Windows for a $5. Jeremy has the attention span of a drunk mosquito, probably why he hates Batman v Superman.
Then why do I like Watchmen?
Is it a long movie?
Yeah, it's pretty long. The tactician
My
musician with a
favorite movie is a
$2.
3-hour movie, which is Interstellar.
What's everyone's first game? Mine is Sonic and Knuckles.
First game I owned?
Oh, I
Or
don't
that
know.
played?
Or I played, because the first game I think I owned was Super Mario Brothers on the NES. I think. Yeah. Super Mario Brothers on the NES and Duck Hunt. That's the first game I think I owned.
First game I owned was, I think, Super Mario 3. But the first game I ever played was Frogger for the Commodore 64.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the
Frogger.
first game I played was the most memorable game, and I always forget the fucking name of it. It's people are going to tell me in the chat, but it was for the Atari, and it was the tank game where you would shoot and the bullets would bounce. What the fuck was it called? I know you guys are going to Combat. Yes, Combat.
Yes.
Combat was that was the first game I remember
Used
playing.
to come with Atari consoles.
Yeah,
a lot
dude,
of versions of Atari. Yeah.
Combat was so fucking cool, dude.
A lot of most of the versions of the 2600 came with Combat, which makes it like the most common Atari game ever.
Yep.
Like
Yep.
you can build a coffee table out of it.
I think the first game I played might have been Pitfall.
Nice.
Pitfall.
For the Super Nintendo?
Yeah, but it might have been on the Super Nintendo. It might have been like a console that like had a whole bunch of preloaded games onto it. Something like that.
Yeah.
Pitfall, Pac-Man, Frogger. But then I had first one I owned that was like mine was my Game Boy Color. And I had like Pokemon and Mario and stuff on there.
The first game I ever played was Mickey's Magical Quest for the Super Nintendo.
I remember that.
Yeah, awesome game. Capcom.
Dude, Dan, if you ever do get to Florida, dude, like there's a retro shop that I want to take you to here.
Bro.
It's the coolest retro shop ever, man.
I pay a lot of money for retro stuff here in Brazil because I have to import it.
Yeah.
So I have to pay tax on it.
Mm-hmm.
If I go to Florida, man, I'll take an empty, an empty backpack or something like that.
Yeah.
Fill it with games.
Hurry up, Beardo. What are we waiting on?
Grand Potato for a $5. Dolph London Bridge is falling down, falling down. Dolph London Bridge is falling down, falling down. Thank you for the $5. Let's see. Blica Picante, or maybe it's Blika, Blisa Picante for a $5. Jeremy, did you talk about Titanfall on the Pierce Show?
Can you imagine? Hey, Pierce. So, Titanfall 2, one of my favorite games of all time. Really looking forward to Titanfall 3.
At the end, like, hey, Jeremy, do you want to say something? Just shout out to my mom and Titanfall 3, man.
SBZ for a $2. Jeremy, Kamala Harris as the president or Batman v Superman?
BVS.
Yeah.
BVS.
Come on.
Yeah.
Adam, we
I mean,
got
Come on.
I had to think about it for a second, but yeah, BVS.
He second guessed it.
Yeah.
He second guessed it.
Mo Zinzlak with a $5. Beardo, is Amari Cooper a top 10 wide receiver with the trade to the Bills? Also, just come out of the closet already.
fuck.
No, Amari Cooper isn't now a top 10 wide receiver now that he's just on the Bills. But he's in a better spot.
He did win me my last championship. I know.
The Tactician Musician with a $2. Best retro media store is McKay's in Nashville. There you go. We're all caught up.
I'll remember that. Okay. So this was supposed to be a 2-hour show because I have stuff to do. But hey, you know what? It's a typical Geeks and Gamers stream. We don't know what the fuck we're doing around here.
It took forever to read, so.
Yeah. Mike, what do you got going on?
Yeah, we're going to be doing a special Tuesday night's cooldown after this. Going to be playing some Phasmophobia with Krista, Drunk 3PO, and this legendary YouTuber named Fear the Beardo.
Oh, look at there. Look
I'll
at
be
there.
there.
I do not. Last time I played this game, I got
When is
yelled
that
at for
happening?
screaming. Like 30, 45 minutes.
What are
Why
they,
was I not invited?
Well, I think Krista might be streaming that on the Play channel. And let's see.
Okay.
But she probably doesn't have it set up already, so I can't rate it. But yeah, Geeks and Gamers Play. Krista will probably stream her perspective there, and everybody else will be on their channels though. So
yep.
It's like I cannot make it, but I would still like to be invited.
You want to play, Dan?
Dan, you're welcome to play,
I
bro.
cannot make it, man.
I can back out if you want to play.
Oh, see, Beardo doesn't want to play.
Yeah, Beardo doesn't want to hang out with me.
No, I do want to play, but I need to finish Alien Isolation.
See?
Yeah. So
I was just kidding. I was just being a diva.
You know, I don't have
All
to
right.
play. Krista asked me if I wanted to play. She said, I'll talk to
Krista's
some people.
addicted to that game.
Yeah, and I was like,
she
yo,
loves that game.
hanging out with Krista sounds like a good idea. I guess
She
Beardo
forced
doesn't want
me
to hang
to
out
play
with
it
us.
several times.
I guess Beardo wants to go do something else. That's fine, I guess.
I just want to play Aliens, but I'll play
Just play by
Phasmophobia
myself.
with you guys.
No,
It's a good
fine,
time.
You know, it's fucking, you know, fine.
I just wanted to see if it come out. All right, Dan, where can they find you?
Hey, Supervax 3D and Dan Vask. Watch my shit. Bro
There we
Science
go.
tomorrow.
Fear
Yes.
the Beardo.
Yeah, I'll be doing some Phasmophobia tonight with the crew. Bro Science episode 25 tomorrow. Holy smokes. So that'll be at 4 p.m. Eastern time. Dan Vask, myself, and X-Wing. So that'll be a good time. Check it out.
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys, and no Cobra Cast tonight, but I will be back tomorrow. I know everybody's yelling at me right now in the chat, so no Cobra Cast tonight, but I'll be back tomorrow. And then I'm trying to trying to head to San Antonio Saturday, so I can be set up for Sunday for covering all the Trump stuff. So a little bit of traveling this week, but we'll be back on it. I can't wait. There's going to be a lot to cover. We are like 3 weeks, less than 3 weeks now from the election. Holy shit. It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
So,
Dude, I'm as nervous
about to
about
have
that
an
election
historic
as you
thing
guys.
happen, man.
yeah.
It's about to be mind-blowingly historic, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be wild.
shit.
It's gonna be wild. So, but let's see. Hey, thank you, man. It's not even that. It's just I got some other stuff to do. But yeah, I've been going like every day, and it's a pleasure. You know what I mean? So, way to sell that.
I want to
JD,
play alien games.
Jay, do you want to come in here and sell it real quick? Come on, Jay.
I mean, Jay's not a very enthusiastic person
Not
himself,
really.
so-
Not really.
So, yeah.
Should we wait and let him? Man, Tweetatone's mad as fuck at me.
What is he mad about?
He's
you're
always mad. Is Tweeted Tone ever not mad at me? That's the question. Is he ever not mad at you, Beardo?
It means he loves your content.
Oh, Tweet Tone, he can't stand me on Tuesday Night's Main Event. And then he comes into my channel and he's, singing high praises. I don't know.
But thank you guys. Smash the melee button. Check out Phasmophobia tonight from all of these respective channels. Really appreciate you. And Funniest Man says Jeremy is a paid Trump campaign advertiser. I would love if the Trump campaign wanted to give me money. I ain't seen a fucking dime.
Yeah.
But that's mainly because I don't kiss up to their fucking campaign like a lot of these fake influencers that pretend to like Trump so they can go to Mar-a-Lago and take their pictures. By the way, I forgot that we ran the poll and the Super Nintendo did win 52% to 48%.
52?
Or 51-48's final number right there. Over 1,000.
Bro.
That was close. That's very close.
Yeah, I wouldn't have imagined.
So, yep. Jessica was screaming at me, close the poll. Like, so sorry about that.
Close it.
But all right, guys, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Have a great evening, and we will talk to all of you later. Say bye, Beardo.
Hi, guys.